Hello everyone, welcome. I am Dragons Are Cats, and we're playing some Dungeons and Dragons, specifically Dragons Brew. 5e game for charity, which this month we're supporting the Starlight Children's Foundation. And this charity is being brought about to bring a bit more brightness to the lives of seriously ill children and their families. When a once bright life becomes dull by needles, hospital visits, and painful treatments, Starlight helps sick kids forget their illnesses and rediscover the joy of childhood. How could you help? You can just scroll on down to the doobly-doop down below. If you want to hit the donate button, you can happily send some money their way. At the end of the month, we will deposit it as a lump sum through the channel. And your kind donations will also help out our players as well. How, you ask? Well, for $1, you can give a D10 healing dice to one of our players of your choice. $2 gives an advantage. $5 gives a natural 20. And $25 gives someone like uncommon magic item. No big deal. Whatever. With us tonight are our wonderful players. We have the fantastic BM Curfew.
Oh shit. Sorry, I'm not used to going first.
Yeah, now you're first. See, surprise, motherfucker.
Hello, I'm Brad, playing Belvin, the human paladin. And last week, we packed up the camp and left before we got roasted by 3 shitlords.
Yeah, pretty much. Nah, pal, I've already set that up. It's already happening. We can blame Viridian for this. With us also tonight is the wonderful Joygasm. All responsibility on me, eh? All right, that's it.
Yep.
Tell us who you're playing, what you remember from last session, and who you are.
Well, I am playing the Tabaxi Rogue Sandstorm Desert Legend. And I remember sweet potatoes, as you can see behind me. There's a few sweet potatoes there. I do remember I
love that that's stuck.
A lot of things have happened. I can't remember, was I knocked out? I can't really remember what happened. Someone kind of grabbed me. They did all these magical things and I just got pushed onto a bird and went with them. I wasn't really sure.
You're in its claw. It picked you up.
That's what happened. Yeah, I wasn't really my control.
Came and grabbed you.
I didn't control that, and we're flying through the air, and we've decided to go towards the potato because it's magical, and why not? Fun times ahead.
Yeah, definitely. Fun times are definitely indeed ahead as you're on this floating earth mound that's up in the air, 200 feet. With us tonight as well is the illustrious Pro-Board. Tell us about your Pro-Board. Hey, Kent.
It's looking pretty unpro at the moment.
Bull. Tell us about yourself, who you're playing, and also what happened to our good buddy last time.
So I'm playing Ikarim, who's a Asimir druid, and last week was a big kick in the old brain, as I found out that I was once a demigod called, I'm going to stuff this name up, Rycereth. It's the Bright Claw.
Pretty spot on, actually.
Oh yeah, don't ask me to do it again. And apparently I was too vain, and then I got pretty much
demoted to mortal.
Banished to Earth.
Demoted.
No, that was it. That was my key. You got demoted.
Yeah, pretty much.
And now I've got to figure out
if you pass the test or not.
If I pass the test or not, and I also got to find out where my other 2 parts are, or what they are.
Do you have to give 2 references, and they're gonna ring us and
yeah. Previous boss.
Oh yeah, it was an alright bloke.
Imagine if I have to roleplay 3 different characters and they all have very different personalities. It'd be hectic.
Welcome to my
Hey,
life.
Kyle. Yeah.
With us also tonight is the illustrious Boneweave. Boneweave, tell us about yourself, your character, and what you remember from last session.
All right, I'm playing Casimir, the lovely tiefling wizard. I think everyone else pretty much summed up last session. We teleported the remaining Order of the Gauntlet members out of the camp back to Waterdeep. And then we got attacked by an undead horde, and we had to fly away. And now we've just landed on this giant evil flying potato.
How do you know it's evil?
Uh,
Might be controlled.
I
by
just
the
assume
potato.
that.
Potato itself could be good, by the way.
It might be a nice potato.
It might be a nice potato.
No,
yeah.
there was a lot of corruption, and those bats flew out of the tree.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna assume it's evil.
Bats are evil. That's
Yeah.
why Batman's
Fuck those
definitely evil.
bats.
Yeah. With us also tonight is our wonderful guest, tree-hugging druid,
Hi.
who's a little tired.
Exactly.
I'm a
on
little
the
tired. Also, I would like to point out that Kyle called everybody illustrious but me.
Yeah.
I feel slightly
Wow.
It's elevated.
He bailed real quick.
Wake up.
Technical difficulties.
Oh no. The truth comes out.
Hi, I'm Cherokee Druid. I play the absolutely wonderful Angel.
Illustrious.
She is an ASMR celestial warlock. Is this supposed to be your peace signal?
It's like waving the torch.
Look at that lens flare.
Wow.
It is out. Yeah, I play angels and a celestial warlock. She casts spells and heals people, and last session she was lore master, so we're doing good.
And I am your wonderful host, Dragons Cats, as your DM tonight. I'm not as good as everyone else, and I am such a piece of, well then, let's get straight back into our game then, shall we? As where we last left off, our players went a bit invisible as they escaped the nearly completely overwhelmed by undead camp vengeance, making their way over to the entrance of the camp as 3 skull lords began to fly over and basically just nuke the place with cone of cold spells as they swept from one end to the other. The party got together, turned invisible, and after a bit of a confusing debate about where they were going, they managed to fly on off and use the entirety of their spells to be able to fly in and around as Ikram turned into giant Eaglecrim, a giant eagle form of himself, and flap around invisible with Sandstorm in his talons, Casimir and Angel riding on back, and Belvin had a flying potion on him. So they all flew around for that hour before landing on the giant floating potato. After much arguments, they made their way onto the potato. Now, during that hour, the potato had traveled, or the heart of Uptau, this giant earth moat that is apparently lifted out of the ground, where they can see these little bushes beginning to grow out from the sides, along with this massive chunk of petrified tree that towers out of the stone, with stone roots protruding out of the bottom. With between the rock and the tree's branches drips this more gruesome red liquid from the roots and the stone. From the petrified tree, whiffs and smokes of shadowy energy billows and floats out like bats.
Music.
The party stopped listening to their smooth jazz.
Yeah. Quiet, Sandstorm. We're trying to be sneaky.
As they landed on the top of the heart, where they could see a cave mouth in the side of the slowly rotating heart, and a staircase winding from the cave up to the flattened top where the tree stands. As they landed, Ikram went over towards the tree and cast talk with speaking plants. asking how it was feeling. It told him it was dying. It could feel death. You felt like there was supposed to be a warmth there, Ikram, but it wasn't.
Yeah, it was very sad.
Belvin, as you were taking in the situation and looking around the sky for any other threats coming in, which there weren't, skies are clear, you could hear the voice of a familiar voice from back in your past, back in the war with Crank Bloodaxe, of the son of the Elven King, general of the army that was sent by the elves to help assist against Crank Bloodaxe. Nurovane of the Wild Elves. After that battle, you never had no contact from any of the Allied forces during that time through the Order of the Gauntlet, the forces of the elves, to even the armies of Baldur's Gate. The elves spoke nothing about their prince. As you hear this voice echo out from the cavern and from the petrified tree itself, we best hurry, the fools are going to get away. We must catch them. You stand on the edge. I bring it on back into you guys. What would you like to do? Map is to scale.
So Belvin hears that, right?
Belvin hears that.
Belvin will tell everyone that there's definitely somebody here. I actually even recognize the voice. It's from the elf leader during the war with Bloodaxe. Noravane, I believe, was his name.
Nurovane.
Noravane. Yeah,
Is he a
that's what
friend?
he was an ally during the war, but nothing else has been heard about him since then.
You remember that quick flashback of you, instead of running after Crank Bloodaxe and his wyvern, you scampered on up the cliff face towards where the elven archers were firing off volleys that were pretty much killing everything in the angle they were shooting at, which included the majority of.
Pretty sure that
the
killed
troop.
a couple mates.
Killed more allies than enemies.
Yeah, he's definitely not my favorite person. So I'd be wary and still think of everyone and everything here as an enemy.
I agree. Anyone here shouldn't be trusted.
Alright. Let's proceed with caution. It does seem like they're in a rush of some sort, so maybe we can still catch them off guard.
Angel says, we probably really shouldn't talk.
Okay.
And
Does she mean talk at all, or like just talk normal volume?
she will
Breaking
actually
up with the group.
breaking up with you guys. No.
That's what it sounds like.
The other people.
She's gonna cast telepathic bond.
Ooh, that's a good spell to use.
So when we communicate now, it's telepathically.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I think my roll 20's playing up because that didn't pop up for me.
Yeah, it didn't pop up for me either.
Neither. If that's the case,
So,
telepathically,
What's the
Ikram.
range?
it's the
Can-
spell.
Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
there it is.
Oh, there you go.
Ikram. Because,
Mind.
yeah. Yeah,
Telepathic.
wait,
Yep, in your mind. You hear this.
you knew it.
I was gonna say, is that what you want?
You.
This is what you wanted? Giant whale?
No, thank you, Ikram. All right, now let's move. Remember, proceed with caution.
Okay. So we're gonna move you guys just over the side, just real quick.
Belvin
So-
will lead.
Sneaking down the steps.
Yes. Yes.
Right,
Gotta be sneaky.
over to here. No, it didn't work. Over to here. There we go.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
Just so you're on that top-down map.
Tactical view.
Yeah, right.
Tactical view.
Um,
All right, so go on. Who leads the charge?
Belvin.
All right.
Kaz will follow Belvin.
So it doesn't matter the distance with the telepathic bond. Like we can be as
Only
far-
when you initially cast it. And
Okay.
that lasts an hour.
Yeah, sweet.
I'd actually suggest Sandstorm second. Be right behind me.
I am mentally yelling at you.
That way he can, even though I'm out front to take anything, any hits or anything, but Sandstorm's going to be pretty much right behind me, scouting at the same time. He has better sight than me, so
Yeah. Okay. I'll give you that one.
Hey, can't you see that?
I mean, when we're in the cave, like
No, we are.
How
We're
many
not
fingers
in the
am I
cave
holding
yet.
up, Belvin?
Black.
It's a very strange sensation as well as the flying rock is slowly rotating clockwise as well.
all right,
As it's traveling.
it's not.
I don't
Dorlo,
have dark
let's go.
vision anymore either. Oh, the spell. I didn't have it equipped.
He's got
It
his
is
helmet.
About
It's fine. I have my helmet.
It is
Oh, yeah.
also 5:30 at night.
Yeah.
So the sun has basically gone down.
5:30 at night.
Well, it's 5:30. Well, it's
It just took me a second to be like,
It's
dusk.
you mean in the afternoon?
well, no, dusk. You see that there is only the faintest sliver of orange and golden light on the horizon as the sun's gone down. And
Is it super romantic?
for the moment, yes.
We have a
There's
very
got
good view
dark
of
blues
just like the
going to
sunset.
light blues. You have a great view. You take it in. It's just like it's nice.
But yes, Belvin will be going first, and trying to be sneaky. Okay.
Sneaky.
'Cause
All right.
I'll be right back.
We're gonna be sneaky,
How
Chad.
sneaky?
I
you
will
gonna be?
roll a stealth.
All right, make that roll.
Yeah.
Add
Plus
plus
10.
10.
Noise.
Natural 30.
Okay, so you use
Dirty
pass
30.
without trace, dirty 30, and he's technically at disadvantage, but we'll roll over that. Everyone else who's
Why are
doing
we at disadvantage?
no, he is because he's
Oh,
got
it's
plate
Belvin.
mail,
Yeah, it's Belvin.
Ah, true.
but that's okay. He had to go deal with the food. That's okay.
Wait, can't he just take that off and put it in my bag of holding? Like, he doesn't need it now, and then
Yeah, well, that's when he
but
doesn't
then
have
if we
it.
get jumped in
quickly pass it to him because he can put it on in seconds.
seconds.
He does have it as
Seconds
an
in
Iron Man
combat
suit.
is like life and death.
I love your background, Rob.
What about Iron Man? Yeah, that's the cave potato.
Potato
Like,
King.
you've seen in Civil War where he's literally in the movement and his watch goes.
I don't think this is Iron Man level technology.
He said it was. They said it was. This is a conversation.
I mean, is this like Mark 1 Iron Man? Or like Mark 50?
It's the suitcase one.
Iron Man 2.
That takes like a good 5 seconds.
Yeah, but like it's magic armor. Get to the point already.
So Iron Man is magical. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, Warforged. All right, so now we've got a walking order.
Oh,
Let's
Strahd.
Strahd. It's Strahd.
You got him.
She got us all good.
Jesus. Gangster. Oh no! Please.
Oh, you got a poser.
Hey,
Uh,
Megan.
she's a good one.
crazy.
It's a good egg.
She's something.
All right. So, Belvin, you're going down the steps first. Yep, and then Sandstorm, and then followed by Casimir, Angel, and Ikram. Or what's the rest of the order?
Casimir's in the middle.
Cool.
So if we get attacked from either direction, someone can go, "Get down, Mr. President," and save him.
So you're the president, is that what you're saying?
That's pretty much what I'm saying.
Oh, I thought you were saying you were jumping on somebody.
No.
Voted.
Someone can...
It's like, Casimir
Please.
can't afford to take hits for somebody.
That's what the meat shields are for.
Hey, that's me.
Hey, wait a minute.
Everyone else is quite flimsy to be honest.
All right, so as you're going down, I'd like everyone else to make stealth checks, and then followed by perception checks.
What's Angel's class? Like what?
Nice.
Celestial Warlock.
Nice.
A wall?
Bahamut is her patron. Nice.
So 22 is the minimum stealth.
Okay. Well, actually, it's 32.
No, Robert at 12.
Oh, we did? Oh, sorry. I thought it was perception. My mistake. So that's still really
Still
good.
good.
With my bow, I have perception advantage on perception checks that require sight. Do I get advantage on that or
Do you have your bow out?
no? Yeah. Yeah.
Yes?
So as you realize that, you then pull your bow out. But you're not getting
No,
it.
it's alright. I'll just take 16.
All right. So
and
you
be
guys
heartbroken.
are quite stealthy as you get down, as you begin to descend down the stairs. As you do, you see that the steps down are smooth and look like only few ever creatures have actually used them. At one point, Ikram, the wind rushes as everyone else takes hold. But you're blown off. You're blown a little, like an inch, directly into the stone wall. You then look down. You see it's at a dizzying height above. You are miles and miles past the camp, heading towards the east. As you're all going down as well, you hear a female voice, elegant, sophisticated. You do not need to worry, love. As soon as we replace the last lord, we'll be able to find them with not an issue. And then we'll find the other half of the compass. The one we lost gave us valuable insight. They better. You hear a storm off. Probably a dramatic flare of a cloak.
How far down the stairs are we now?
Let's put you into a much better position. I'd like you to stroll down to the black plate on the screen for me.
Darkness.
As I will soon unveil the rest of the scene. Just have to wait for your marching order to come up first. So,
That's how it was out before. Elvin, Sandstorm,
Just
Kaz,
needs to be an
Angel,
angel.
Ikram.
Just there.
there you go. You see as you get on down, Belvin, you make your head peek around. You can see series of individuals and light billowing out into the area as if illuminated by magic. This cave is musty and dimly lit by this magic. Daylight also daylight will probably filter down through the hallowed petrified tree, but as it's gone dark, nothing. You see there's a pool of dirty rainwater that occupies the central 20 foot, like the central 20 feet of the floor, between natural pillars formed by the roots of the petrified tree from up above. 3 tall bookcases stand against the wall to the right, and a desk and several wooden crates stand against the left-hand wall. Opposite to the entrance, there are 2 cavern ways into smaller chambers. Between them, a large iron cage. In the center, the pool has a triangular dais with a 10-foot obelisk standing at its center. You see purple runes pulse with a cubic insert that shows the same sigil as all the undead, glowing in dark radiance. Around this obelisk, you see 2 bold men wearing red robes and have head tattoos similar to the Thayan wizards. You see a smaller creature covered in robes of dark and reds with a sickly emerald green trim. Long snout, red scales. Small, probably only about 3.5 foot tall. Possibly a kobold as you see the tail flickering. But they're holding up a scepter that seems to help this creature channel magic. And as the 2 bold men and the kobold have their arms up, they seem to be, their hands shine in a bit of this dark purple radiance. Standing at the center, just in front of the cubic insert, is an elven form. These purple, green, and brass robes. Long blonde sandy hair that curls at the ends, elven ears that protrude out. And that is what you see as you peek your head around the door.
Okay.
Has Belvin seen this?
Yes. I was on that.
Question about telepathic bond. Can Belvin share visual information with us?
No.
So it's just like talking telepathically.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll describe what I see. 6 enemies. Is that an undead person there? Did I see him?
You see there's a swirl of the same dark radiance. Sorry, I missed that point. From the area as from this obelisk, from the sigils, like a water droplet coming off the side, like dripping off from a roof. This purple wisp of spectral energy drifts down into the water. There's a shine, purple light, and raising from it is this undead, this zombie, just with the triangle and circle sigil.
Right. Okay. All right. Yeah. So I'll tell everyone 6 enemies.
Yeah, they've got spellcasters mostly.
Yeah. I'm gonna say most of them. I know Noravane. He was an archer. Back when I knew him, but
Which one's that?
the elf dude.
This one?
There's only one elf dude.
That is someone completely different.
Oh, is it?
You know Norovane to have
Geo-
pale skin to near blue
Right.
with long dark hair from your memories.
Ah, right. Alright, well, not him. But yeah, still, I see 1, 2, 6 people in this room at the moment.
Angel is gonna creep over and be like, excuse me. Just in their heads, they just, excuse me. As she creeps forward and pokes her head around, does she recognize any of them?
3 people standing around the points of the obelisk's dais, no, but as soon as the elf with the blonde hair turns their heads, you see the same silhouette of the sickening dark radiance that you got in your vision. Not the one covered in coiled in shadows, but the one who was covered in this dark red energy.
She holds her hand out, says, "This isn't meant to happen here. We need to go."
Why?
Yeah, what do you mean this isn't meant to happen here?
She says, "I recognize one of them." Well, she thinks. She says to you guys telepathically. I mean, make sure that's known.
Understood.
She says, "I recognize one of them from my visions. This isn't supposed to happen here. We need to go. We haven't gotten all the answers yet."
So you want us to go just based on a hunch that you think this might be someone that you may or may not recognize?
As you think that, coming into Belvin and Angel, you see another man coming out. Pale blue skin, pale white skin to the point of blue, long dark hair with one long streak of emerald braided within it. On top of his head, he wears a sickening poisoned emerald green turban, which seems to have a green draconic faceplate lifted up over the forehead that extends out like a cap that has two eye holes at the top.
Belvin would recognize that.
Oh yeah, you get a very strange like quake through you from the dragon helm.
Mm. That's him there. He's one of the possessors of one of the helmets of Tiamat. Are you sure we need to leave, Angel?
I'm so ready to just moonbeam this bunch of people. Just saying.
So for now, let's not do that.
Not big catch potatoes.
I would like to do something, Kyle.
You would like to do something?
Yes.
Of course. What would you like to do? As the man comes in, this elf.
I would like to cast Commune, please.
Oh, okay. All right.
Is she gonna
You don't have to say please. You can just do
move
it.
away from like the doorway?
I am doing.
Yeah, she would move away from the doorway. She tells you guys to give her a few moments.
And you
Sure.
guys go.
Should we go back up the top then, or?
Yeah. Let's go back
Belvin,
up.
Belvin will stay here, just in case if they come out, and we're not here to see it.
Okay.
So Belvin will be on watch. Actually,
I can just conjure an animal and that can be on watch.
I could
alright.
leave
it's fine. I'm here.
Speeder.
Sure, just fine. Because I gotta be right back. Gotta get dinner ready now.
It's all good. All right. So
I think you could stay and watch, but
He's not
alas.
Well,
okay. So as you take a moment, begin your communion with Bahamut. You feel that tug of when he first sent you sent you the vision. It is like you drift off into the ethereal through the clouds until you gaze upon the seven peaks of Mount Celestia. You travel through jungle, you travel over clouds, you travel over the most beautiful lakes you've ever seen, up to the perch of a cliff sledge as you see the platinum dragon in all its glory.
So whenever Angel sees Bahamut, first thing she does is she gives him kind of a bow.
Wait, can we see this person?
No, this is happening.
It's
through-
basically all in her head.
yeah, through the plains. This is happening.
And she says, "Do we need to go?"
Go where?
Bahamut turns its long draconic head at you, of the platinum blue like scales, shining silver eyes look down upon you and gives you a small bow. Greetings, Angel. Fate is a tricky thing. You have the chance to succeed, but it will be dangerous. They are unprepared. The Shadow's hunt still awaits for its king in Mesru.
What do you need me to do?
I honestly wasn't just expecting this, to be honest. Cool, thank you.
Gotta keep you on your toes, mate.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll be expecting Carlos to just charge in. Don't answer that question, Carl.
That almost happened.
Moonbeam.
I was so ready.
God damn it, can't just moonbeam everything.
Angel comes prepared.
Find the hunter with the headdress of the broken crown. He is not far. He is by the King of Feathers on an everlasting hunt. And in the material plane, as Angel's sitting there staring down into her patron holy symbol, her head then turns towards the east, but veering a bit north, just slightly north, looking over to the horizon to the patch of jungle, probably about 150 miles away before it hits the shore.
She just kind of points that way, and in your heads you hear, "We need to go that way."
They have the chance now, but it might be too late. I fear that this course of action has allowed the fates to change. You then have the communion kind of, and as your eyes open back into the material plane. And strangely enough, around Sandstorm's feet, is a circle of coiling shadows waiting to explode, to grow.
Icro?
I've had detect magic running.
Yeah, you have. So throughout your detect magic, you detect intense magic from Angel. You detect an incredible aura that mystifies you to your senses down below. You feel the incredible presence of the green dragon aspect worn by this Nerovane person. Some incredible illusion magic coming from the elf with the blonde hair. You know this because of the just in relation to where they were, you can pinpoint it just through their auras.
Do my cat senses tingle?
No.
No.
Do we notice the thing growing underneath?
Like, so I don't.
Unfortunately, it was only in Angel's eyes that she was able to see this birthing of a coiled shadow.
Oh, so it's like I can't see anything.
So it's
No. It's a godly thing.
Like another dimension or something.
it's like an omen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like an
Is it a good
actual
thing or a
physical
bad
thing.
Am I meant to know this? Is Sanderson meant to know this? Or what? No worries. Why did you tell me?
So Angel looks kind of at Sandstorm's feet and looks at Sandstorm and she says, "Do me a favor. Walk over here."
I look at it and go, what? And I sort of walk over, confused.
Does it move with him?
Does. With each step, there's a small burst of smoky shadow.
I know she's looking at the ground.
She
Like, what are you
leaves-
looking at?
You leave a small trail of shadowy smoke as if it's coiling around you.
I don't feel so good.
Mr. Belvin, I don't feel so good.
I feel so good, Angel.
Heart.
Angel, I don't feel so good.
Oh, the heart. Oh.
I'm sad now.
No.
You did this.
I know. I was getting that flashback. That's the first thing I thought of, and I'm like, oh fuck, what's going on there? I reckon it'd be more like Belvin would be Stark there.
Can
If I said
I
Mr. Belvin.
Yeah, I did. Nice.
can I roll a religion to see if I've studied anything like this?
Yeah, make a religion check.
Oh, you hear
What's
that?
that whistling?
25?
Yeah,
That's Jeanette's whistle. Damn,
Okay.
that is a good roll and a good whistle.
I thought it was their warning alarms. Like, oh shit.
Well,
Within your time at Wakanga's library, you read one of the old religious tomes in regards to the god Ubtao. This tome covered a little bit of a lost place in the world, in the universe, in the multiverse, in the dimensions, as Mesro. Theories couldn't pinpoint what exactly happened to it, but overnight it was left in ruins. It's the ruler of Mesro. It was always anointed by a crown and a trail of coiled shadows.
Oh shit. Oh god.
Do we sense this
what's going on?
stress on her face? Or?
Yeah,
why are you
Sweat.
staring at me with that face? Like, what's going on? Tell me.
Is
No,
there
I
something
think-
on my face?
So Angel will describe, and because she's very intelligent, she describes in perfect detail exactly what she sees.
Can Casimir like reenact that with his illusions?
Yeah, easily. It was a swipe of a hand. It is just.
I
It's mental
going-
screaming.
I actually just go, how high is the roof?
There
You're
is no
up on-
roof.
There is no roof. You're out in the open.
I
on
thought
top
we're in
of
a
the floor.
cave.
The atmosphere.
That's
We're
downstairs.
on top of a flying
I've
rock.
moved again. How many times have we moved around here?
You gotta keep an eye on the map.
I didn't move me. Someone
We moved
me.
about 15 minutes ago.
I was hiding. No one could see me. Well, I was gonna do a thing where I just go and go straight up and like hold onto the roof.
You can do that to the tree.
Is it a tree? Yeah.
There's
I
a
just
tree there.
I jump up and try to get up. I think it's like on the ground. And then what do I see now?
As you hold on to the tree, around both your hand paws and your feet paws is this coiling smoke billowing around. Smoking shadow.
I just asked Casimir, like, obviously we're doing it mentally, right? All this talk. I'm
Yeah.
just
Even
going-
the
yeah. I'm gonna tell him, get rid of it. Like, because you're making an illusion.
Yeah, I
Rather
was just
than-
trying to make like a visual aid. For
Yeah, I
everyone.
know. And I'm just like, this is
It's freaking me out, man.
What
And
is
I'll
this?
just dismiss
What
it.
is this? Is this magic?
What is this magic?
Within
Oh, it's
the
illusion
last
magic.
That was a legit question to Angel.
within the last moments of your communion spell as well, even though the question wasn't asked, well, still a part of the where do we go or what do I do question, you hear in your mind, Angel, the Shadow's hunt leads to the eye of the Zoltek.
Okay, I say that again.
I'll type it in.
Yeah, you can do that. Actually, yeah, you can edit it. Go ahead.
No, this
That's
is just this is brand new information. You have no idea what that means.
I have no idea what that means.
You don't know what the eye of Zoltek is, but it's powerful. Delvin, down below, while you're standing there, Nerovane has walked back in. He's got this emerald green turban on with the draconic faceplate on. He says, as he's walking in, he's in a bit of a huff. He's like, Raph can at least confirm that they're still there. This must be another order. Someone else must have the crown's compass. We're not too far. I can feel it. If we had just got that damn fur-ridden hunter, the eye would be ours. And all my goals would be resurrected.
What will be resurrected?
Omolagos.
That sounds like pretty important information, so Belvin's gonna make his way up. Back up to let everybody know.
You can make this stealth check at disadvantage.
Oh, what about pass without trace?
Yeah, you get plus 10 still, but you're in armor.
Oh,
Oh god.
yeah.
Nice.
Yay. So, there's for those two before, because I realized I was talking to myself. As you turn and go away, your armor your shield clings on a bit of rubble and goes. As you look down, you look over your shoulder in your draconic form and plate. You see the woman, this elven woman. Beautiful features, high cheekbones, eyes of gold and speckled with green. Familiar face, soft face. Face you were once intimate with these delicate lips.
Okay.
Of course.
So
Wait, does
where am I seeing her?
This lady here,
Did she look?
she looked around.
I'm at 27.
Which lady?
This lady here.
Oh my god.
Did you see Belvin?
She does.
Fuck. Oh, 27.
127. I'm sorry, but she rolled a 29.
Oh my god.
Fuck me. Okay.
Oh wow.
Nah, she's already been there, bro.
And she looks around like she's a little annoyed. And with her, the rest of the heads turn.
Fuck.
Where's the bathroom?
Belvin's just Belvin. That glimpse. It's obviously it was close. So it was just a little glimpse that he saw, and then he's just still gonna go off.
What does she interpret that little? Oh, it's
You-
wind.
Belvin, as you're moving up, you hear, "It seems we have guests." The face and the voice in that split second thought she was dead. Everything said she was dead.
Who?
Alana. Alana was standing in front of that cubic opening of the city and tower. Alana.
Belvin's just gonna, as he goes up the stairs, he's just gonna say, it wasn't her. You're only seeing things. As he makes his way up.
Because he's thinking, you all hear that as well.
But who is Olena?
Alana is was a elf healer during the war. And she was part of Belvin's camp. And yeah, Belvin and her,
Bit more
Got along?
Camp, part of your
yeah.
tent.
Doing some
And then,
biology lessons?
And
She healed you up real good.
Got some healing hands. And
Yes.
other things.
This is exactly how it happened. Yeah. You know, well, I mean, she would often heal Belvin after any battles. So,
Which one's this one?
the blonde.
Oh no, so you did recognize. Was that a different one again?
No, it's you just didn't see her face before.
Oh,
I only saw the back of her head. I'm assuming.
you don't recognize the back of her head? Nah,
So Belvin...
Not after so long, I guess.
crap.
But yes, so she was.
PG-13.
She's. From what Belvin knew, she got killed
Oh
while
shit.
her convoy was moving spots.
So like, she's a goodie then. Well.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Belvin's running up saying it wasn't her. He was seeing.
It wasn't her. But Belvin basically alerts us that we're found out, right?
Yeah, as he's walking up, he's just like,
Walking?
I suck at stealth, guys.
As you're walking up
Suck.
as
27's pretty good. Come on.
Nah.
as you're walking up as well, Belvin, make me a perception check. It's a bit windy. The chill of the night as you're even in this humidity, you've got these cold sweats going on underneath your armor.
Alright.
Jesus.
Jesus, what was that? Fuck yeah.
That was the dryer telling me that my clothes are dry.
There's the alarm telling us it's time to leave.
Sounded like Belvin got electrocuted or something.
I know, the timing was
A
hilarious.
little bit, yeah.
At that point, Belvin makes his way up the steps towards you all.
Alright. Well, I think it's time to get off this rock.
Yeah.
I think the only chance we had was if we surprised them. And that's gone now.
The bell just runs up. He says, "Go." We're fucking going.
And I'm going to tell everyone to jump off. And I'll handle the falling.
Our mission. The mission is
Okay.
compromised. Gotta move.
What's
So
the
are
code?
we
bro?
actually leaving or?
Yeah. These guys.
Ikram, you hear the stepping, the footfalls of delicate shoes on stone. 2 pairs.
I would literally just be like, no, let's go, guys. before they can see us.
So wait, am I the only one who heard that?
Because literally any of them, if they're powerful spellcasters, can like potentially counter my magic.
Yep.
All
We
right.
need to go.
Nerovane comes up after Elena. Elena's got her arms in her robes as she sees you, as she's like slowly coming up like that.
Are you guys jumping off?
Roll initiative.
As they're walking up, oh, wall of force.
It's like skydiving. Go, go! I slap them on the asses. Go, go!
Bruh, I'm telling them to jump.
Yeah, we're already jumping. I thought.
Oh,
yeah,
so
that's
wait,
what I was like.
Yeah. No. I just wanted to set the scene
we
that
got to do it in our initiative.
while you were saying you're going to jump, that's what they were doing. As they were
So
coming
we've
up.
got to do
like,
it in
so
our
it's actually-
initiative.
But Belvin's run up the stairs, right? And he's told us it
Yeah.
immediately.
That's fine. We're already jumping.
So yeah, they basically come up to the side as you guys are jumping over the edge. As you all
Belvin
jump over
Belvin
the
will be
side,
the last. Belvin will be the last one to jump,
Fucking look at these two.
just
You
to
what,
just to
mate?
take just to take another look.
This is going to work in
Casimir.
combat,
Casimir goes over. I'm just going to roll theirs real quick. Just there too, real quick. Belvin goes last.
He will be like, as go go go.
Yeah.
Casimir, you're first over. You got your wings spread, descend, like stopping your fall as you're going over, waiting for the others to join you. At the same time, Sandstorm rushes over towards the edge, and I'm just gonna give you a bit more of a tense situation.
5-point launch.
Is this from Dark Souls?
Could be. I don't know. I
It's
found it
pretty
on
similar.
Fanburst.
It's
Sounds like the gaping dragon fight.
Alana
Alana
fight. Doesn't ring a bell.
Oh yeah, I finished.
Sandstorm goes over the edge. His cloak billows.
I'm gonna cast Wall of Force if they're coming up the stairs like so quickly after us. So I'm just gonna make a sphere around them.
Cool. This bubble of energy illuminates in a bright blue and encapsulates you guys there. Can they walk out of it?
No, it's a Wall of Force. They
No.
are-
Can you guys? Can your allies walk out of it?
No, I mean the baddies. I'm casting it around.
Oh. Oh.
So
Okay.
If they're right at the top of the stairs, I'm just gonna cast it around them.
Yeah, that's fine.
Close the door.
Sorry, wrong house.
As you come up, the Reverend says, "Yeah, they're the ones that took down Rezmir."
They're in a Wall of Force, right?
And they're in a wall of force.
Okay.
Belvin, you see Elena just smile. Just, I need you to make as a legendary action, she is going to do a thing.
It's definitely a Star Wars joke in that Force thing somewhere.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
They can't cast magic through the Wall of Force, though.
It's not magic.
System save.
Oh, well, it is in effect.
Ah.
Nice.
Yeah, let me just read the thing.
Wait, so who's off the wall now?
Well, yeah, he won't be able to shoot.
Because-
He shoot anything out of it, but they can
Because
still
there's-
look out of it.
There's something between the target and them, so they don't have line of sight, essentially.
So you're saying it's completely blackened?
We had this talk before, Carl.
No, we didn't. What
Yeah, we
talk?
did. Wall of Force blocks line of sight spells and effects. Because
hold
they're
on.
technically behind cover.
They are technically behind cover. That is correct. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember going about this.
I brought
That's
this
fair.
up specifically for situations like this.
Okay. You see, she looks agitated. So, Belvin, you're fine.
Thank
Uh,
fuck.
So what's going on? I'm so confused right now.
So they're in an invisible dome.
No, I
of
get that. I'm just
force.
Are
We're
we all
diving.
jumping off now, or are we?
Yeah, become Ikram.
Yeah, everyone's jumping off.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, did Ikram agree to that? You could say
Yeah,
if
I'm
you want,
just,
Ikram.
no, I'm
Well, if the whole party's jumping off.
I hope you agree to it.
You can
No,
go
that's
if you
fine.
want.
But
I
Ikram,
was
you,
just making sure that we were actually all jumping.
yeah, Ikram, you see that Sandstorm and Kazmi have just bailed.
I'm just gonna run up to the edge, grab my crab shield, slot my feet on either side, and kind of do like a surfing thing down.
You can have inspiration as you
Inspired.
do a sick 5-finger grab,
Yeah.
heading down
Crab grind.
as you go. Yeah, you go off the rocks a little bit as you hold your staff out for balance as you go cascading down. Let's see, Angel. Actually, no. First off, it's Alana. And Alana looks annoyed at the sphere of force that it's in. You see, she.
Is that a level 5 spell?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
We do have turnover, but it's currently messed up because there's a lot of things, so I'm just going to glaze past that.
Okay.
As Alana wisps her finger up like this in a slow arc, there is a blast of green energy. And the wall of force shatters. That was annoying. And she begins to
Guys.
We could have
Forward.
moved though.
towards Belvin.
Wasted a spell. It's all good.
Well, we're away.
Yeah, you guys are both away.
What's the plan for me, guys? What am I? I'm free falling. Right?
She then looks over as she's cast a spell and looks over the edge towards Ikram and goes, "Strange. That one is the aura of the same aura of the plate." And then looks back towards you. Nerovane, is that yours on his head? And Nerovane pulls down the green dragon mask. Angel, your turn.
Yeah, no, she's not going until Belvin goes.
And Belvin's just like, come on, go.
Just grab her, bro,
I will if she doesn't
and
jump.
yank. You guys are wasting your initiative.
Okay, the rest of you two, you three
You
are
guys
falling.
not-
Casimir is more controlled.
So Angel
Wait.
doesn't jump.
Angel will hold her action and dash whenever he jumps off.
I'm assuming
Okay, she
time-wise,
ain't
we're all
going-
going to like fall at the same rate, right?
I assume so.
Yeah, you guys can work it like
Depends
that.
if these guys moved asses.
You can do a double cast, so you'll be fine. The Rovane pulls out what seems to be a short sword of green venom that drips off its edge. It goes, "You've caused quite a bit of problems for us. Let's finish this. We're going to offer you to Tiamat. She's going to eat all of you." And he's going to hold a finger up. And as he's approaching, he's going to shoot you with this bolt of acid. This conjures out of nowhere for 12, so that goes phew, natural 2.
Yeah, I'm resistant because of the shield.
That's good. So it basically goes flying over. Or
Oh,
it
okay.
just hits your shield and goes
Yeah. Hit the shield and the shield just
drinks it in.
absorbs it.
Now it's your turn, Belvin.
Alright. Belvin. Hold up. Yep. Belvin is just gonna run to Angel, pick her up, and say, "I'm sorry."
She's gonna resist.
Tuck her under his arm.
Okay, give me contested athletics. She's resisting you. As you come to grab her, she's like, "No, trying to push away from you."
Can I ask why?
Yeah, you can ask why.
What?
Mentally, straight away.
Yeah.
You can ask why.
Why? That's all I say. Just why?
She says, "'Cause you're not dying here today. Let's go."
It's all right. It's not my plan to die right here. And then it's like I'm following after you. Do you still struggle?
She says, "I'm not going until you go.
Well,
I'm just as
you're
stoned as you
I'm
are."
trying to go.
you're coming with me then. So, under the arm, he's gonna jump off.
You guys are stressing me out.
As
Come on, guys.
as eventually you guys push off, would you like to do the thing?
I was so close to turning into an eagle and just fucking swooping in and stomping them out.
Belvin, how much do you weigh?
He's heavy. He's like 300 pounds.
Okay, then we can still do this. Angel casts floating disc. And Belvin and Angel land on the floating disc.
Oh, nice. Okay, so that comes underneath your legs as you two float together and go off the edge. And you guys slowly descend off the edge, much slower than the rest.
This is heaps more fun, just saying.
As
I've got my own floating disc.
you get towards the edge,
Can I dispel a magic so they hurry up? Seriously, like we're gonna die if we go slow.
The speed is. Let me see what the speed is.
Have I hit the ground yet? Like, I feel like I've hit the ground by now and I'm dead.
no, you guys are like 200 feet up. You fell.
Yeah. Because literally
I'm
we
like-
jumped
I've
off
jumped
and we're
off. Yeah.
mid-fall.
I've jumped a long
You're
time.
mid-fall. I'm going to say you
Like
guys
this
have gone at least 100 feet. You guys are at least halfway down.
Perfect.
I tried.
Because I planned to free fall for a bit and then feather fall.
Yeah.
So we're like out of
Hey
range of spells.
Hans,
and
we should totally do a double polymorph whale slam on some zombies
stuff.
right
Just
now.
into the ground. Just to show our authority.
And as you guys fall there, Elena puts a hand out. Smiles and blocks Nerovane. And then laughs. As you guys fall.
And Belvin the whole time is looking up.
You can confirm it's her.
In shock and in total disbelief right now.
As you guys descend down to the 60 feet, you
Feather fall.
Featherfall happens. There is then a blast, a concussive blast of fire, as a fireball explodes behind you.
Wait, how far away are we from them?
About 140 feet before the 60 feet kicks in. You guys are 200 feet up.
Okay.
So there's a fireball blast. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Is it from underneath us or above us?
From above and behind you, as it
Okay.
just catches you all in the radius.
Would you say dexterity save?
Yep.
Very nice.
Not my
Angel.
strong point.
Does Belvin help me out here? He's Belvin.
Yeah, you do gain his buffs.
Yes. And a +3.
You really need more
Is
of a
Angel
buff
still
than
an
a natural
ally?
20.
Is she?
I don't know. Did some
Was she
sketchy
ever an
stuff.
ally?
Okay, if Angel becomes evil in this game, I'm literally not going to trust Dragons and Cats in any video game ever.
I'm trying to not do that.
No, because it's like if everything turns evil, and
We need
can't
to find
trust
people with like obvious evil names because it's clearly the opposite.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, hey, devil.
Belvin, make me a dexterity.
Nicest guy ever.
Casimir, you're going to take the full butt of the damage.
Yep.
The only person
I'm
who
resistant, though.
makes it and takes no damage is Sandstorm.
So I actually
Wow, even 19 wasn't high enough?
Nope.
I'll be taking the
I
damage.
get resistant to
Ow.
fire as well as a tiefling.
Is it radiant fire?
No, it's just fire.
Just
Can I
burn-
tell you?
just
Can
burn
I
it.
tell you
wish.
how I dodge it, Carl?
Can you what?
Can I tell you how I dodge it?
Yes, absolutely. You're
So
falling
I
in the
see
air.
it coming up, and I quickly go my dagger of vengeance, just throw it midair, and then as it gets enough away, I teleport to it in the air. So I'm still falling with it.
As an arc of lightning travels through the air with the dagger, Sandstorm appears in a sparkle of static electricity, holding the blade. As the rest of you just continue to fall, you guys slowly drift
Sparkle.
down through the canopy branches as you hit them as well, and then into the brush of the jungle. And down there you see
Whale
zombie
time.
all begin to turn their head. towards you.
Well. What do we have here?
Could have whale slammed him.
He's hide.
Slowly descending down through the air as well to your direction is Alana with her arms behind her back.
Fuck's sake.
Hey, have you
Is
ever-
Elena the one
has
that with Brad, or is that a different one?
Has
has Angel got spells left?
I can get a spell slot back.
I was gonna say it's probably a good time to invis out of here.
Yeah. Yeah. She pulls out Bahamut's Blessing and kind of taps it on the ground, gets the spell slot back. And
And if we can see them coming down after us, we can cast this while we're still falling, right? Before we hit the ground.
you can cast this as you're hitting the ground.
Okay.
She's still descending down, and as she gets through the canopy, you guys have a moment to cast a spell, and you're invisible. The undead are just seems that they are still required they still require sight. But as Lena drops down through the canopy, she goes, and
Is she
smiles.
the chick that the blonde chick?
Yes.
Okay.
She smiles in your direction. Everyone can roll initiative again properly.
Jesus.
As she stares straight at you all.
Guess who forgot to hit the button?
That's Ikram.
That's our room.
Let me add you in.
I can roll again. It's fine.
No, don't worry. It's okay. I've already added you in. I just hate
I
you.
looked
Damn
over
it.
after you said that, and I'm like, of course you said that.
So
Alright.
close.
Oh, look at these rolls. What the hell's going on, guys? See if I can get 2 or 1. Oh, you can't. I can't get that low, actually.
Can you please
Wow, everyone rolled low.
Wow.
get on a map or something?
Except for Casimir.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I thought I already moved you over. My mistake. Please hold. Stand by.
Because I'm just like, how many zombies are there?
What? Well, it's a big horde, isn't it? That was following the potato.
Yeah. Big horde following a potato. You guys are currently in jungle. There is a mud stream to the side of you.
Ikram, use the shield. Surf the stream.
Shield wall.
No, there's no water in it. It's just mud.
Exactly.
Just mud.
But crabs thrive in mud, right?
Yes.
Mud crabs do, but
Yeah.
For purpose of this, there are
It's a
zombies,
freshwater
but they are currently off map, making their way towards you, and or like meandering in the forest as they can't see you, but they're around.
But this lady can see us.
Perfectly fine.
Did Belvin say anything about it's not her? To us?
About it's been her.
well, I said that in my head on my way up the stairs, so and you guys heard that.
Because was it her that you said Casimir felt powerful illusion magic from? Carl?
That yes, her.
I'd say, whoever it is, I don't think it is Belvin. She had a powerful illusion surrounding her.
It's hard because all I see is her face.
Casimir, it's your turn.
Where are we?
You're invisible.
Oh, here we go. How far away are the zombies? And stuff?
Off map.
Are they like from one direction, or are they like all around us?
Or basically all around you, but they're not on map just because they more or less can't see you because you're invisible.
Yeah, but this one can see us.
That one can see you. That woman, this elven woman can see you.
I think we're in trouble.
You're meant to be an intelligent one, mate. You get us out of this.
Yeah, you heard.
I'm thinking in slow-mo right now.
Like, we're all sitting
Just
here
like,
looking at you going, can you work this puzzle out, mate?
just mentally, like, what should I do here?
Time freezes around you. You know how like you see like a time freeze and then you walk around, we're all frozen.
Yeah, it's all like Megamind.
Yeah, and you're like,
Alright, so what are you going to do?
Fuck. My conundrum is, if I cast anything, I break invisibility. But if I don't cast anything, she's probably going to cast stuff on us. Oh, what's her initiative, by the way?
She can see us anyway, though. Remember how she was looking straight at us?
Yeah, but the zombies
Right.
can't see us.
yeah, but we don't want the zombies on us as well.
Alright, what are you going to do?
Let's get the fuck out of here, please.
I am going to fling out a handful of coins and animate objects.
Alright, so the illusion vanishes. Coins float around you.
And I send them at her.
Take it.
I send all my coins at her.
Alright, so make those attack rolls.
So I get 10, I think. Yep.
You pull out the same silver 10 silver coins. They go.
Damn.
So does a 14, 16, or wait, what have I got? Plus 8. Do
Alright.
14s hit?
14s do not hit.
Do 15s hit?
15s do not hit.
Does an 18 hit?
And 18 hits.
Okay. So there's 5 hits and 1 crit.
Cool. Roll them up. Sandstorm, start thinking about what you want to do, buddy.
My turn order only has me and the chick.
So we're fighting, I assume.
Just takes 38 damage.
38 damage as these 10 coins go swirling above and around this elven form, this woman, Elena. She manages to bat a couple away, just not caring, and as the other 5 dig in to her chest, you see her face begin to her face begins to flash and flutter, recede away to see this horrific undead true form as the face mask, this flesh mask, has been torn. Underneath the skin, underneath the flesh, is a true greater undead eye of dark purple energy, rotted skin and bone showing. Usually there's blood with this amount of damage, but with this she's just her smile disappears and she gets a little angry.
And yeah, I'll just move.
Well, thank you so much for the bit, Skagith.
Is this to scale, Carl?
Yes,
Actually. Oh, so the zombies are just all around the map, essentially, right?
all around the map.
Right, I'm gonna stay far enough away from the zombies that they can't get me in one turn.
Cool.
So I don't know where that would be, but I'm assuming this is fine.
They're off map. That's fine.
Okay.
Assume that you are currently fine for the moment from zombies.
Okay.
Sandstorm.
We're not in the turn order, by the way.
I want to look, as I see just Casimir go at it, I want to look over to Belvin, and can I get like a, I want to read his face and what he's thinking, what, like, I'm like, do I just go? I'm just like looking for guidance from our leader.
Belvin. If Belvin's
Well,
in shock,
Do I get anything? Like,
Well,
because Belvin's hesitating basically, right? Because
yeah. So
her
you went for
appearance.
attack, and I'm like, I just want to do what's best for like our situation.
well, after that attack,
Yeah,
You'd see,
I'm
like,
just
undead
oh,
flesh.
fuck. So I saw
Greater
Casimir
undead.
just attack, and I'm just like in that moment, I'm like ready to attack. But I look over to you, just I want to get like a reading off you, kind of like, what are you giving off?
just a shocked.
So you're just like no, you're just you're stuck. Stuck
Yeah.
Or...
Yeah.
Okay. I look at you and I think, and I look back at everyone and I think, fuck, I'll do what I do best and just go at it, because there's no time to talk about our problems and stuff.
Currently, no.
Yeah, there's no time. So I saw Casimir, it's like, fuck, I'll take Casimir's lead, just go for it. And then we'll ask questions later, I guess.
This lady's
So
dangerous.
I just chuck my dagger straight at her, straight after Casimir's attack hits.
Do the coins count as
Pause.
allies?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, no, technically they're more like a magic item. I'm not going to count them as
Yeah.
ally.
So
Come on.
you won't get sneak attack.
30 damage.
Okay.
You won't get sneak attack.
But 60 damage, what was it like?
You did one attack for 84 damage.
Make an attack roll.
Not a crit.
Okay, here we go. Where are ya? There you are. Okay, so that's the first one.
22. You go up and slash across her chest.
And then
Ropes go flying, and so does flesh.
I want to go my offhand.
18 hits just barely as he's scraping past whatever magical field is there protecting her. Scraping through it, sparks and flames fly from the dagger's blade.
And then I want to. So you're saying it's a magical field. So physically, if I punch that, is that physical? Like,
Is it the same as like Casimir's mage armor?
It's the same as Casimir's mage armor.
is it a solid thing?
If you don't have enough force behind your hits, yes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put as I do that, I want to push off that force field with my two legs and push back and disengage.
And she kind of tumbles over as you do that, but then stands back up.
And then I go back and I'm just as much as I can, to be honest. Yeah, it's a tree.
Her turn. Well, as you're actually...
Now, I had a 9 as well, mate.
It's got the
Apparently,
higher
I've got
modifier.
2 turns.
Double Ikram.
Ikram goes
Yeah.
twice.
That's what happens when you say, hey, at the turn order back in, but it's like, hey, it's all fine on my screen.
Yeah, I only have
Melvin.
2.
That's all right. That's fine. Belvin,
You
your
use it
turn.
up back.
No.
No,
It's just the same thing that happened last week that
Just
I really
roll
wanted to avoid.
Just roll 20 things.
Yeah, so enough of roll 20 things. What do you want to do?
So, does she? So, was it like a mask or an illusion type thing?
More of an illusion type thing.
Is it back to normal now?
Not yet. Still shows the undead flesh underneath.
All right. After seeing that, Belvin actually feels more of an anger that whatever this is using Alana's form, and is just going to charge at it.
Go for it.
Yep.
All right. Call out the attack rolls when you make them as well for me.
I will do that, and I will bring down the shielding light in the first attack. 18.
18 hits.
And with that, cast down a divine smite from that attack.
The sword glows with powerful energy. boom, rocking her as you hit.
Yep, and for an extra 12 damage. Not bad, not bad. And then he's going to come back around and go for another attack.
Okay.
Whew. With again, Divine Smite.
Oh yeah.
Oh, damn. So 24.
Plus a D8. For undead.
So technically 2d8
Yep.
for
No,
undead.
3d8.
Lots of paladin things against
Undead
undead.
get an extra 1d8 radiant
They
from
do.
smites.
So, okay.
So 2 more d8.
So for the first one, a 2. And a 1.
Well, it's
Yeah,
better than
Worst
nothing.
rolls ever.
I mean, yeah, it's better than 0, man.
Yes.
She groans over in pain at that hit. Ah! And looks you directly in the eye, and then the undead face kind of curls into a sad face of pain as Alana's face then fully forms again. Why? Why? I need you to make a wisdom save.
That's rude.
I was gonna say, you are not Alana.
As you say that, the face flares out completely and the entire facial features of Alana disappear to this horrid
For fuck's sake, are you
That's
fucking
2 in a
Good
row.
Wow.
and moves that at the face of this powerful undead. You just are frozen. Her turn. She sees the frozen form of Belvin and puts the hand on top of the helm and waves her hand up in the air. I'd like everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
She's casting a spell?
She's casting a spell.
Can't spell.
Alright, what level are you casting it at?
Third.
Third? Alright, roll up.
What is it? Intelligence check.
Yep.
I'm going to use an advantage.
Ooh.
17.
Fails.
So it's higher than 7th level.
It's higher than 7th level. She
Savage.
waves her hand.
Wait, do we all do the wisdom save still?
Everyone does a wisdom save. Okay, so Casimir, you succeed. Ikram, you succeed. Sandstorm, Angel, you two are both held. As this is a 8th level hold person spell.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
And off Belvin's head, she takes a dragon helm. Smiles.
Well, whose turn is it?
It is now Ikram's turn. Ikram, you are not held.
Did we have a long rest after we had the conversation about
Yes, you did have a long rest.
after we had the conversation about me being a god?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right. Well, I'm gonna.
Being a god. Yeah,
You went
that was
from
a real life one.
dragon to demigod to god.
Was
Like, I
this
think
like
you-
a real life conversation? Or was this in D&D
Man,
conversation?
I got accused of being vain. I'm being vain.
It's like it's all coming back to him now.
It just feels right.
So I'm gonna see that Belvin's frozen, and basically I'm gonna run
Thanks, Wandering.
at this chick, fling my wings out, and then just fucking wallop her across the head with the crippler.
You go flying against it. Boom! Make a hit.
It says I deal extra radiant damage to one target.
Yeah.
You can do that.
First.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah,
Per
but
your
Yes, there we
Equal
go.
to your level.
what does it say? It says can deal extra radiant damage to one target per turn of your level worth of damage. Yeah.
And plus 9.
It's a 9.
All right, so that's what's that?
15 damage.
15. Thank you.
That's so cool.
And con save?
Yep, con save by her because of her Warcaster feat. She gets her advantage. No, wait, hold on. I clicked the wrong one. So I need to add 7 to that roll.
She just makes it.
Yeah, she just makes it. So yeah, sorry, that was my mistake. I clicked on the ability score, not the save.
The 17 would have made it anyway.
Yeah. Not true. Yeah. All right. So yeah,
Is that for the concentration save?
Yep.
Okay. That's all my action. My bonus action done as well. Not turning into a
Angel.
thingy. Turning into. Yeah.
Angel, it's your turn.
Yep.
Sorry. With my before I jump with my positioning too, I want to be in front of Belvin. If that makes sense.
Ooh, impose yourself between her. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just move you guys back a little bit.
Just with that smack on the head, because she had a hold of his helmet, didn't she?
She did. She's still holding it as you hit her, but she
I'm
looks
just
up.
trying to
And
separate those two.
Already yoinked it.
she's
Okay.
already yanked it off his head.
Just trying to separate those two.
Yeah, Angel's help. Angel can't do anything. But make another wisdom save at the end of her turn.
Make it another wisdom save at the end of your turn as you are held, and you fail. Casimir, it's your turn.
Alright. As a bonus action, have my coins attack.
Okay, and the DC, the AC is 17.
Okay.
So you know.
So there'll be 5 hits, and one of them's a crit.
Okay.
One of them's a crit fail, though.
So
Meh,
misses.
sorry.
Ah. I was thinking one of them would hit, like, Ikram or me or something like
Roll a D100 there.
Ta-da!
that.
100. 43.
43. So what's that individually?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
That was the D100.
Oh, don't worry about D100.
Oh, okay.
I'll
So
tell you
38 damage. Oh, individual
That's all.
damage.
Yeah.
Okay, well, she can make 5 DC 10 con saves.
Okay. All right.
Because if it was halved, it'd be well under 10.
Fuck, they're good rolls.
Yeah, because she's got ridiculous constitution.
So yeah,
plus 10.
she saves on each.
And then... as my action, I'm going to cast a fireball. But can I make it so it explodes behind her and so it doesn't hit Ikram and Belvin?
Of course.
Okay, cool. I'll do that then. Yeah, that's low.
Nice.
Wait, why isn't that... I got a feat that should re-roll once.
Roll 2d6.
Yeah. Maybe
Roll a
20
d6. So that's 5.
So it should be 27.
And with that, her robes are scorched, and she's not looking too happy with that blast.
So it's off that. DC 13 con save. If she took full damage. Oh, she has to make dex save as well.
Oh, right. So that's a con save. That's a con save for the spell. Here's a dex save.
Well, the con save would pass no matter what.
Yeah.
But she does fail. Fuck you.
So she takes the full points of damage. Fire up against the black. Sandstorm, it's now your turn. If you have nothing else to do, Kaz.
I
yep.
can't do anything.
Yeah, that's my action bonus. I will move this way though.
That is right, because you are held, so you can make a wisdom save to try to get out of it.
I'm going to use a nat 20.
All right. And with that, you snap on out, just throwing your dagger up into the air, cutting the magic away somehow.
My wisdom is way too high.
Belvin, you are
Sometimes I pay
frightened.
the toll.
So that
And-
takes a turn, does it?
That takes a turn, yes.
That was the
Can I use a bonus action?
That takes your entire turn.
entire turn.
Come on, I'm a cat.
Belvin, you are frightened.
But he's
Tax
held.
gets, and you're held. So you can make, at the end of your turn, a saving throw, a wisdom save to try to break the held, and then another one to try and break the frightened.
He does both, yeah.
Far out.
Belvin's having a bad time.
He's gone through worse.
The frightened, is in his head. He's just constantly. That wasn't. I will use a nat 20 as well for the frightened.
Okay.
Nice.
Your subconscious snaps that fear away.
And because I was so frightened, I didn't notice I was held.
Yeah, so
He was-
after the crippling fear comes off, now you're now just crippled. Just
No, I was gonna thinking I could still move. I was gonna reach up and then I can't,
Oh,
It's just layers.
and then trying to break free from that. Tough.
yeah!
Oh.
Nice.
Boom.
Fuck yes.
you just, "Rah!" and she just
Nice.
looks at you
Shatter it.
unhappily.
yeah, that's awesome.
I just flexed, just.
yeah.
Two nat
As you-
20s for the price of one.
As you flex, let me see.
Whole
That's
person.
Good. You're like, okay, for this one I won't get a good roll, but for this one I'll get a nat. Like, you did it for the right roll as well.
I don't know. I prefer to have done it before I got frightened. But hey,
Yeah.
There, from her, as that her magic held is broken upon you, she looks over and sees this, and she's just upset. And there's this pulse of dark red energy from her, as you feel your life being disrupted. I need Ikram and Belvin to make con saves.
I'm going to use an advantage dice.
Jesus Christ.
Probably didn't help me.
Okay, so Belvin, you take half, whereas Ikram, you take 23.
I've got. Wait, what is the spell?
Oh, it's necrotic, isn't it?
Is
Yes,
it
it's
Yes.
necrotic.
I got a necrotic resistance.
So you take half.
Is that your taunt? Are you saying that?
Necrotic resistance at the price of brain cells.
And as she,
How much will I take it?
you're only going to take 11.
Okay.
And as she stands there looking at you all, seeing this and seeing it, you guys are getting some good hits in, and the undead are still running into this area as a wave. She looks at you, puts a finger up.
Not the finger I thought.
Yeah.
Describes a triangle, draws a circle, and utters a couple of
Counterspell.
arcane syllables. What level?
5th. Because that looks like a teleport circle to me. Of some sort.
Teleport.
Ooh, so, alright. Still a 5th level, but it won't do much.
Alright.
What's that, 5th? Yeah.
Enough text for you,
That's
mate?
fucking Jesus.
That's a lot of text.
So DC is 17.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I
Well, you
wish
know
I
what?
could give you
Bro.
my advantage.
Well, I'm going to use my last nat 20.
Okay. As you do,
Oh,
she sees you she hears you attempting to interrupt her spell, and with a flashback, with a look over her shoulder, her eyes flash, and she's going to attempt to counterspell your counterspell.
That's a thing.
I knew that was coming.
hell. Can you
Yeah.
counterspell that?
Is
counterspell?
that a thing? Because she's concentrating on casting teleport.
It's a reaction.
She still has to stop casting teleport in order to cast a counterspell.
But she wouldn't lose it, though. And plus, we've done this.
Counterspell is vocal.
Well, I'm going to
That's
counter her
good.
counter spell with polymorph. Turn her into a sheep.
Counterspell has a vocal component.
That's true. That's true. Does a wolf cast defeat? No, it doesn't. So yeah.
Oh, I was only kidding.
Trying to help you guys here. Y'all gotta back me
know.
up.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
I too support what Angel's saying.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
No, Jeanette knows what she's talking
Yeah,
about.
Jeanette's a DM. She knows what she's talking about.
That's okay.
Not to say that you don't, Kyle. Please don't.
That's okay. 'Cause now she looks at you
Oh no.
and clicks her fingers.
Wait, so what actually happened just then?
Her teleport spell was counterspelled, and her spell was wasted.
Okay. So I didn't use the polymorph. But...
You didn't use the power.
That's not your turn.
You can't just do things.
I didn't know if he was considering it or not.
Off of a reaction. You can't just polymorph off of a reaction.
Ikram, it's your turn.
That's now I polymorph.
Ikram, it's your turn. mate.
Ah, shit. Okay, I'm going to.
You can still
What did? Do I know what the click did?
Make a perception check. It's not going to use your action, but you can look around really quick.
Oh dear.
Oh, sorry, I'm still in advantage mode. Shit. Oh, they're both high rolls anyway.
That's fine. You look around, you see undead start to deviate the direction towards Casimir.
Okay. Is it a bonus action to kick someone?
No, that's an action.
God damn it.
You're not a rogue.
That'd be cool though. I had an idea. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to. Is there any water inside this river we're currently in?
There's mud.
Could I get the water out of that mud?
What would you like to do?
Basically, I want to like trap her in a whirlpool in like underneath her with control water.
In a mud vortex. Okay.
Yeah,
All
pretty
right.
much.
Make it happen.
All right.
Cast a spell. Let me see. Alright, requires a bullet. Nah, 50 square there, 25 feet deep. Nope.
Yeah, you need the water there already.
Okay.
Yep,
I didn't know
sorry.
if I could siphon it out of the mud.
No.
That's all right. You know,
Better
I've seen Avatar.
I know you have.
Yeah.
What would you like to do? What would you like to do instead?
Can I?
Okay.
Because we're telepathic. Can I talk to everyone?
Yeah, still go for it.
She's trying to escape. We need to kill her before she gets away with the helmet.
In your head, you just hear, "I'm trying. I can't move."
This is a team-wide
Going to-
broadcast. If you require
going
assistance,
to-
please hold.
I'm going to wild shape into a bear
Alright, let me grab Bearcrim. Let me know what you want to do.
and basically crash tackle her.
Is this the reveal of Angel Backroom?
Yeah,
This
it's
is
Angel
a-
Beckham right now.
Give her a bear hug.
shit.
Yeah, I want to give her a bear hug.
Bear hug the bitch.
Choke slammer.
It's like, oh look, it's just giving me a hug, and then
Yeah.
suplex.
Yeah. Oh.
You guys ever play Tekken? Remember the bear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Love it.
exactly what I'm picturing.
He's huge. This guy doesn't have any pants though. Oh, that was the tiger guy, King.
No, King had pants.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
King had
Did the tiger have pants? No, the bear have pants?
The bear was a bear.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm getting them mixed up.
Are you talking about the half
the king
tiger,
wore
half
pa-
person?
Yeah, King wore pants. I was
He was a
thinking. I
wrestler.
was thinking the bear wore
Alright.
pants.
Okay. Make me, if you're going to grab tackle her, make a athletics check. She can make a dexterity or strength-based check.
Being my size and the angel and everything, do I get advantage on this grapple?
I'm going to say yeah. Yeah.
I feel like I'm a lot bigger than her.
Yeah, I'm going to say yes.
Still
Main-
angel winging.
To make it like so to be more descriptive, I want to hold down, like I'm kind of aiming to like hold
Pin
down
her
her
down.
arms, so she's almost pinned like that. So like she can't really move her arms and stuff to gesture.
As you pin her down, you hear this woman. Actually, yeah, you got to make your check first.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just explaining how I wanted to tackle her.
I like it. Yeah, you
20.
pin her down with that. She still has it in her hand, but she can't really do anything.
And so if I'm kind of got a pin down, like I'm holding it so like that, and then I'm just going to literally just lay on her with my gut.
She looks at you and she's like, "Ah."
You know,
Like pin
not
her
like
legs
a
down.
not like a bite action or anything.
Yeah, not like a
Just lay
fight
on-
action. Yeah, just lay on them.
Just lay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
They
She
get
she
some
looks.
attack, right?
Wait, I'm assuming I've got a pin sort of like that on the ground.
Yeah, you have a pin down.
Begot's multi-attack, right?
Yes, but he's decided to lay on her, Luke.
Yep.
Yeah.
Get over it. It's
Get
happened.
over it.
No,
It's
my
Angel's turn now.
my thought is so that way
It's-
her legs and her body are now
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I
Stuck
get
as
you.
well.
So she's
I
like
get you.
restrained.
pinned. Yeah,
Yes.
that's
She's
pretty much what I'm
restrained.
trying to do, restrain her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And then you can throw as many coins at her as you want.
Take my money.
What is this? Is this saying something
She-
different now?
She looks at you and says, "You have the same aura as the God Plate." And you hear the helm drop, and she embraces your hug. Your
No, I've pinned her arms down.
oh, all right. Well, you see her head kind of like get closer towards yours, and you hear her whisper, "You're more valuable than the helmet to me. This is wonderful."
Can I headbutt her?
No.
Oh.
Angel, wisdom save, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna finally use my advantage. I was saving it for something, but I'm gonna use it. I believe, Angel, you have proficiency. You can do this. You cannot do this. What are you doing?
Angel, you are held. Casimir.
Oh my.
Actually, it's about this time. Casimir,
Mhm.
your alert feat kicks in. Are you in the air? Are you on the ground? What's your
Yeah.
trajectory?
If I could see the zombies coming in close, I'd definitely be in the air.
Oh, yeah. Because you see about 20
Just 30 feet.
come out of the woodwork. Just.
They're
Just
coming out of
looking up.
trees.
And they begin to climb trees and make their way up towards you.
Oh.
You then see.
I've been watching them come in though. How close are they?
Well, as you've been mostly focused within the last couple of seconds on this Alana girl, now as you look back, there's 20 zombies underneath you, and coming through the trees looks to be a Tyrannosaurus with one eye dangling down.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
It goes,
We're gonna need a bigger bear.
how big is a Tyrannosaurus Rex compared to me?
huge.
It's huge.
Huge.
It's huge. It is.
You can transform into one now.
Yeah, but I've- Nah, I used my last wild shape just then.
Ah, fuck.
As you see the T-Rex come up toward
But I'm an angel bear, so I might be able
towards
to.
you, it's going to make one. You see, it's going to make a snap at you with its maw. Does a 17 hit?
Who?
You, Casimir.
Oh,
as the
no.
T-Rex
No, no.
comes. And as you duck out of the way, now it's your turn.
Well. I am gonna Misty step the fuck away from that.
Is that an action?
That's a bonus action. Actually, fuck. Can't do that. Because I want to use my coins. First, I'll use my coins to attack the lady.
Yep. So they all have advantage.
Sweet. I have to do this. Do you want me to just roll 10d20 twice?
Yes.
Okay. So. 15 won't hit. You said it was 17?
17.
Okay, so. 2 miss.
And the rest hit?
Yep.
Alright, roll damage.
57 damage.
Very nice. Tearing through her skin, tendons, skin, a finger goes flying. She screams and then laughs. In a cackle.
And then just do 8 con saves for concentration. DC 10.
Cool. Is there anything else you want to do with your turn as well while I'm making these?
I still got my action, so I just want to see if the magic sort of wears off.
So you didn't bonus step then?
Nah, my bonus action was the coins. She pretty much has to roll 2 ones to fail, essentially.
What am I at? I need one more.
Damn. Okay. And then... Shit. I'm gonna disengage as an action. Actually,
Okay.
how big up is she looking?
Well, she just lost a finger.
Like, does it look like
She
I could finish her off? Or?
Between looking like how she did before, the illusion's beginning to fade, to
Oh no.
showing more zombie-like appearance. Yep.
Sorry, you went robo for a bit. Okay.
I'm going very robo. Yeah, she looks more destroyed zombie-like than she has throughout the entirety.
Okay. I'm guessing I can't really hit her with a fireball unless I hit Ikram.
Unless you hit from,
Okay.
like you can risk it.
I might. Wait, firebolt would have disadvantage, wouldn't it?
Disadvantage.
No, okay. I'll disengage as my action,
Okay.
and then I'll run or fly. Slightly more up, so I'm 40 feet off the air now. So T-Rex shouldn't be able to reach me, I think.
Okay. Sandstorm. She's in the ground.
In the ground.
She's on the ground.
Ah,
And you're not.
so is Ikram alright? Can I help him out?
Yeah, Ikram's got her pinned down.
Didn't she say she was gonna like? I guess she can't take him if you kill her.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got my. Oh yeah, look at my allies close by. This is perfect. Now it's time to get a crit. Watch this, guys. I'll get when it counts. So I'm going to throw my dagger.
Disadvantage.
Was
Prone.
She's prone.
that doesn't make sense? She can't dodge it. She's holding down my bear.
Rules are rules.
Them's
I
the
know, but these
rules.
rules don't make sense. She's held, but she's held down.
Here I am thinking I'm hold her down because it'd be easier.
Isn't that an advantage if she's held down?
If you can close the distance, you could get a straight roll. If you
Melee
just go
is
step
advantage, but range is disadvantage.
Oh, is it because it's rain?
Run
Yeah.
at him, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, I can literally just walk up to her then. I didn't know that. Because I'm like, yeah, look at that. That's like,
Oh, easily.
I'll
Perfect.
do a slow walk.
Not too slow. Guys, there's a swarm
too
of
slow.
undead and a
No,
T-Rex.
Where's the T-Rex?
An undead T-Rex. It's
Let me put the
literally,
T-Red on it. Let me put the T-Rep on the map.
it's literally about to put its head through
It's right here.
this tree. I'm over here.
So, is there enough room? Or Bear Crim's like hold? Like, is there any room there, Bear?
Yeah, you can squat down. You can see her arm. You can see her sides underneath the bare fur and her head.
Okay. She's kind
I'm
of
still sitting
vulnerable.
upright. I'm just kind of like holding it. So I'm basically in like a sitting dog position where I've got my two paws holding down her arms, and then like sitting on the rest of her.
Okay.
So her top half's
Oh, Jesus.
exposed.
Oh,
I was gonna say it's a little T-Rex. That's the
so I
little...
could literally just go slit her throat right now, right?
You could.
No way, it's that big.
What do you mean?
It's
That's
huge.
high detail.
My God,
It's fucking
I'm gonna-
T-Rex, man.
So, down and down, is she facing
that
the
HD.
looking up at Ikram?
Looking up at Ikram.
So I'm gonna like just go kneel down and just try to just like straight
Slit
in
her
there.
throat.
Straight
Okay.
in there, double, same time, both attacks, same time.
All right, make him an advantage.
So I got advantage, and then I got Dagger of Vengeance.
Hit.
And snack.
And then I have Sneak Tag.
Let's see if this sends her over.
37.
30. Feel close. She doesn't look good at all.
The
Well,
laugh.
I'm going to get a Molotov cocktail and shove it down the throat.
The bonus action.
My
And
bonus
then-
action, yeah.
It's glass, and then just punch her in the throat so it shatters.
I'll let it.
Yeah.
Is it happening?
Yeah.
I'm
So,
just like getting there and drop, and then I walk away slowly.
alright, so
I'm
make
still there, bro.
Yeah, but you're a bear.
You're doing fine.
so make yourself a dex check to punch and break it. Because like you, just for a roll.
Dex check. Okay, normal. Is it advantage? Because she's sitting there.
Advantage. Yeah. Because you like basically put her in plant it on her face and then
Badass as fuck.
Fucked up actually, but she's
Love
like
it.
a zombie thing, right?
and as it bursts into flame around her head, you hear her scream and hold onto her face, trying to get her arms up.
Hold the record, and you're
Oh.
holding is
Oh,
holding
I'm
down.
holding her down.
As the flesh burns away, I need you to roll some 2d8 for me.
She
Ikram,
can't put it out.
You take 2d8 as well from the fire.
You're a big
I'm
boy.
embracing it. It's fine.
Now
Yeah,
you're a
how much
flaming
health
angel
is there?
bear.
I can't even see the bear icon, so I don't know what.
It's right
You
here.
can't see the bear icon? Are you
Right
serious?
there.
I can't see it. Did you give me not permission?
I, di-
You have no self-perception.
I am so annoyed by Roll20.
He just thinks he's one with nature.
It was just lending my imagination.
The whole time.
really?
You definitely should be able to see it.
Okay, maybe I'll picture it's there. It's fine.
Have you tried looking right here for the bear?
Oh, there.
Oh, that
Oh,
bear.
yeah.
I thought you meant the other
Bad
one.
enough.
So, am I taking 2d8 as well? Did you say
Yeah, you take that damage as well. That's
the
16
same
points.
damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, she's still burning away, unfortunately. Last little bits of, she's still got the last little bits of hit points left.
Just die already.
Con save, please.
Oh, yes, of course.
The first one is not a DC 10 though. I think the first one's like DC 14.
Okay, so 21 and then 26 are going to succeed.
Just
Yeah. I got hopeful.
Oh, right at the end of the fight.
So now we're gonna bear on fire, and then the
I'm not on fire, am I?
Yeah.
I just say I'm getting hurt by the fire.
You're like right fucking. And it's just like
I also
I'm
need
embracing it.
three. I also need the three of you, Bearcrum, Belvin, and Sandstorm, to make con saves for me, as she disrupts your life force, and takes it away from you.
I'm gonna make a.
She's
advance.
life stealing.
She's stealing life from you.
She didn't die.
Is that a straight roll?
Straight roll.
I'm using my advantage dice. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Okay, so Ikrim, you take 24.
Damage.
Half.
20, half that, because you're a bird boy
Thank God.
or angel boy. And yeah, so everyone succeeds. Now it's Belvin's turn. You're not held, you're not frightened. You stand over the
Use killer, please.
burning face that is Elena.
Hold me, Micro. Hold us, Micro. Is it a hit or is it just an entity? What is this thing? We don't even
She
know.
is not Alana.
Yeah, what is this? Is it like a? Is it a zombie?
Just flicks his sword up, stab
Oh shit!
him. Just
Oh, you're a
Ugh.
finisher. Every time Belvin's a finisher.
Alright, make your attack rolls. That's gonna hit. How do you want to do it?
just pretty much exactly what I just described as he goes up. It's just like, you are not and ever was Alana.
As you sever the head, the screaming stops and the body to ash. An explosion. An angel, the magic that's holding you, clicks away.
Yeah, you passed the save.
Yay!
Don't tell her, guys.
And Belvin will bend down and pick up the helmet again. And put it back on.
The T-Rex approaches towards Belvin
Oh wait.
and attempts to bite down on you for a 23.
Have you got anything?
Funny
in the
things
ring?
though, guys. Angel is still just like invisible.
Belvin,
She hasn't done anything, so she's just hanging out invisible.
We weren't going to say anything.
I'm so sorry.
Belvin, have you got the ring? Have you got the ring?
Belvin,
I have
23 hits.
I have a ring.
With the spells?
And you're going to
Okay.
take...
Is that T-Rex within 5 feet of me?
Yeah.
I use Wrath of the Storm.
Doesn't that have to hit you?
I think
When
that's
a
the
creature
hit
attacks, it just says when it
Oh.
attacks within 5 feet. So I didn't know
Cool.
if that meant it
Wait,
doesn't attack
Can you
in
cast
general.
that
Or...
as Bearcrum?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a reaction, not a spell.
Okay, cool.
Oh, so maybe it's only when I get attacked then.
I think it is.
I
Yeah.
don't think it is as well.
I'm just looking at the wording. It doesn't say it attacks me. It just says attacks.
Just attacks you.
As you take 33 points of
Ouch.
bite damage as it comes and grab you and
Belvin, yeah.
flails you around. There's a... So yeah, you take 33 points of piercing damage before it...
Oh my god, what is your health at right now?
-2.
I was gonna say that's stressful low.
As Belvin is then
Stop being so negative, Belvin.
swallowed.
What?
And that's when we're going to take our break.
Oh, that's just rude.
Come on,
We're going to take a quick little break to get a cup of tea into us.
Because it's so warm, I want to get a nice cold beverage.
And we're going to...
Just saying,
fine.
Brad, I literally saved your ass to protect you from the chick.
And fucking Mr. Rude T-Rex just
And the
interrupts.
T-Rex comes in.
And you're blaming me for what exactly? What are you blaming me for right
Should have been tankier.
now? Well, for one thing, Belvin
Getting in
didn't
the way
get a long
again.
rest. Did not get that long rest, unlike you, like you guys did.
I had a great sleep.
So
That's true.
What's
Alright.
the long, what'd you miss out on the long rest?
Didn't full heal.
Oh, you can use your Did you not use your healing dice? Hit dice?
No, he kept on getting interrupted because the zombies, he was helping the guards
yeah, the guards-
organize.
You couldn't do a
command.
short rest.
So he was doing short rests.
I used.
He
hit
still
die,
took heaps of
Yeah.
damage.
Oh,
And
okay,
fight
yeah.
creeps.
and I've taken a fair bit of damage.
Yeah.
And
He's tanked well.
yeah, he stanked well.
I
And then
think
he
I-
got
I think I've
swumbles.
tanked 70 something damage. Just this episode almost.
I have a question. I don't know if it worked. Can you polymorph something that you know that's there but you can't see it?
I just checked it. They have to have at least 1 HP and you have to be able to see him.
So you already have the same plan.
I literally just checked it like 5
I
seconds
was
before you
thinking,
said.
like, as soon as I thought, like, can he transform into a whale? Bang!
I didn't expect the T-Rex to instantly swallow him as soon as it pops up.
Drop to 0. That's the something this zombie T-Rex can do.
So that's what I was thinking. Like,
See,
that's what I was thinking.
I'd like to think Belvin was pretty easily hit there because he wasn't paying attention really.
Yeah.
He had only his focus on Alana, and then he put the helmet back on, and then
That's what I was saying. Like, if he could, so you have to see him, like, because you know Belvin's in there.
And he's got to have 1 HP at least.
It'd be cool if you could transform him into like a big whale.
Belvin, Brad, I'd also like you to roll a d10 for me. Just
okay.
roll a d10.
This damage because he's difficult to swallow.
Okay, cool.
The plate mail.
T-Rex chokes to death.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go make a quick cup of tea.
I'm having Men in Black
Actually, I'm
flashback.
gonna make a quick drink of water. Actually,
So what happens if, like, you're in there, Luke?
What?
Actually, yeah, Luke.
Hmm?
What happens if you're in the whale? Sorry, not the whale. Sorry, okay, rephrase.
Quick,
What happens if
Belvin, let me
you're
get in
the
here.
T-Rex, okay? You get eaten, like in Men in Black. You get eaten, inside, but you're fine. Okay, you kind of like you're eating, but you're not digesting
And then
yet.
suddenly expand.
Suddenly, you turn into a whale. What happened? Is it like you blow it? Do you?
I don't know.
I don't know what happens. That's what I want to know.
That seems pretty
That's
ridiculous.
You know what that means? If you can, that means you get eaten on purpose by every monster we see.
Eat me.
Yeah, that's exactly. That's it. We just read through Men in Black again. No worries.
Wait, if I wasn't unconscious, the ring has polymorph on it.
Yeah,
Oh.
damn it. I was like, does it have shield?
We're
No,
gonna
that's what I
test
mean.
it.
I already used it.
Can you heal something you can't? Okay, here we go. Can you heal something that you can't see?
I think it just depends on the spell.
Yeah.
Because someone like AoE heals.
Yeah.
Somehow you come
Like-
back alive in that, you transform into a big whale or something.
Can we heal a T-Rex and does it do damage like in Final Fantasy?
Yeah, no, it's gonna phoenix.
Use a Phoenix down.
Yeah.
Half its health.
Well, I mean, if I succeed a death save, I can wake up inside. He swallowed me, so it's not like
Yeah.
he chewed the shit out of me and just kept doing damage to me, and I'm
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's just
You should have
like-
probably
Fake acid.
rather than like turning into like a whale or something. It'd be funny if you turned into something that's really, really heavy. So the thing's
I'd
kind
turn
of just
into a
standing there, like
giant
just this,
rock.
yeah, just something super heavy, and then
It's
it
like
just
a
goes.
porcupine.
Boom.
Just stab it a bit.
Hey Carl, while he was being swallowed, could I cast Polymorph as a reaction?
No.
That guy's it's got a throwback.
Right.
I can't get my drink too.
Alright. So, welcome to our channel, everyone.
Yeah, what are you gonna take?
Joining us tonight. We've had one hell of a little session, and I'm so sorry you were held for that long. I am, yeah, that was, I'm not expecting that. I'm so sorry.
I was like, she has proficiency. She'll be
Yeah.
fine.
She's good at this. She can do this. And I'm so sorry.
Mm.
That went better than expected, to be honest. Yeah, I'm actually proud of her. But it could have been.
I want to drop kick Angel.
You want to drop kick? You want to drop kick Angel?
I want to drop kick Angel.
Well, I know Tiamat's playing can do some impressive slicing.
Yeah, it can. It was like, I need to get next to her, and then she can't get any hit points back. But she was just like held the entire time.
Hey, welcome, Ishman. Thank you for the host. Yeah, well, definitely next. You got to deal with a T-Rex now that's swallowed. Swallowed Belvin.
Yeah, she's just chilling invisible. All the undead just like have walked past her. Just chilling invisible.
Hmm.
She hasn't done anything.
I'm so sorry. Well, let's have a heroic moment.
I have plans, but like,
I know. I had plans too, but yeah, the both of us. You see this? This was plans. This right here, this was plans. This post-it note said plans.
just throw it away.
It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. They did it great. I thought that. But it's all right. That's fine. I'm happy they got away, and I was quite impressed with them. I'm quite proud of them. And I'm so happy we got to see Angel Bear, Krim. Think a big grizzly bear in a full angelic mode. That was great.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, we are onto our last scene for the night, and then we'll see what happens next.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. Ooh, I know what I'm. Ooh, here it is. okay. All right.
Yellow.
Hello.
Hello.
You ready?
It's been going. Ready for what?
The rescue mission.
Belvin's funeral?
Pretty much.
Belvin's just been having a real bad day.
Hi.
Hey, remember how we're in meat grinder mode?
Of course. Of course you do that, Carl.
It's because you haven't had to use it the last couple of days.
Meat grinder mode?
Or you guys haven't died in the last couple of days.
I don't think we've died at all. Have we?
No, not yet. Haven't dropped yet. I mean, I've been trying.
I know you have. We always run away from stupid fights.
Who does that?
Smart people.
I mean, she saw an opportunity to get what she wanted.
Yeah, well, if we
But-
took her on with the rest of the spellcasters, we were fucked.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, so Belvin, you feel this red hot flash through your belly as you begin to be torn asunder as the Tyrannosaurus rips you, and then Angel snaps you out of your basically your holding as the hold spell disperses, and you see this Tyrannosaurus just swallow Belvin. You're still invisible, and it's your turn.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, Angel. It is technically Bearcrim's turn. It's technically the Bearcrim's turn. My mistake. I am so sorry. Can everybody else see the bear butt?
Yeah, I had
Yeah, I
a
can
refresh.
see-
Roll 20 is there now.
There you go.
I can't see
Um,
the turn order very well, but
How tall is a
It's
T-Rex?
messed up now.
The T-Rex is like Jurassic Park T-Rex.
20 feet?
Okay.
To its head, like, is it like 20 feet?
Due to my knowledge of nature, would I know that it's got? Oh, he's not even bloody.
Yeah, so
What
rude.
I'm going to say that's a yes then.
Sorry about that. What was it?
No,
No, it's okay. We've
fine,
already
man. Sorry.
decided.
I've already killed the T-Rex.
How'd you do it?
So with my knowledge of nature,
Yeah.
I used my knowledge and I said, wait a second, these things have been extinct for millions of years. And then
We
it
just
just
saw him in
disappeared.
town.
And then they disappeared.
We just saw him
See the
in town.
T-Rex go swallow Belvin deeper into your esophagus.
With my knowledge of like sort of animals and nature and would I understand like its center of gravity and just like how well its balance is in that? Because I'm going to assume a T-Rex has pretty bad balance.
Ooh.
Yeah, what are you intending to do? They do use their long tail for balance.
How big are your
I guess-
biceps?
Basically, what I'm gonna do, because it's just above me now, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was gonna launch in the air, use bite onto its throat, and then sort of drive myself back down towards the ground.
Oh, fly
Sort of
downwards.
Okay.
Yeah, and
You
then
have
kind
your
of get
wings
it to
now.
tumble.
Alright. If you hit with your bite, and then you're gonna have to you'll both have to make a contested strength check.
Alright.
Alright, so by the way.
Boom.
Okay, so that's gonna hit.
+9 radiant.
So basically, I want to bite and then just cling on. With the radiant. So do I just
21.
add?
+9.
Okay.
So it adds to the damage, and then I need want you to make a strength check.
Do I want to use that dice? Nah, I'll just keep it fun.
Pellet's not worth it.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, as you're trying to push it pushes you to the side.
It is a big boy.
It is
Yeah.
a big boy.
Oh, that's why I was trying to like figure out how I could tip it over.
All right, Angel.
Leverage.
Yeah.
So, with
Wait
your
a-
permission, Sir DM, I would like to rule of cool, please.
Roll the what?
Go on.
Angel can get to him. She has Tiamat Spain. And she would like to go full like Drax the Destroyer on this T-Rex as she bonus action casts
Nice.
Shillelagh on her, and she would like to with the radiant coming off cut into the stomach of this T-Rex.
You can definitely do that. All right, make an attack roll. So you come flying up underneath, just...
Don't stab Belvin.
$22.
22, yeah, easily done so as you cut across the width of this thing's gullet, cutting through, seems to be probably some lungs, some rib cage, and what seems to be the remainder of the stomach. And sprays down, sliding down onto the ground is a slime and pus covered Belvin. Belvin, you fail a death save. Roll damage. Yeah, okay. With that, the T-Rex...
9 mod, minus 9 on that. I don't know why there's 9 mod.
For... Is that your radiant? For being SMR?
I didn't activate my thing.
Alright.
4 plus 9.
Cool. So we'll go into a narrative, more of a narrative combat at this moment. As Belvin's dropped to the ground, Undead are coming in, Sandstorm and Casimir, also Bearcrum. Belvin's down on the ground. Undead are swarming in. Call out to me what you want to do. We're going to get out of the initiative for a moment and go into more of a narrative combat. So they haven't hit you yet, but this T-Rex is quite angry. And it's not very good.
Let's heal Belvin. Get Belvin up.
Okay, Belvin, make me a death save
can...
first.
Oh, damn it.
DC is 15. Fail.
I'm going to cast Greater Restoration on him.
Just heal.
Like with the healing hand thing.
Okay, so you're going to actually heal him, but Greater Restoration is more ailments and effects.
It said,
Greater
I just had a look, and it said,
Heal him.
no, because I want to give him to max health. So one effect.
That's not what Greater Restoration
Oh, I
does.
completely misread that. It said one effect reducing the target's max hit by the same. Never mind.
Nope. All good.
God damn it. I'll cast Cure Wounds.
Okay. Belvin, you pop back up from the brink of death.
I'm just gonna...
Oh my god.
For 2.
Doesn't it? You add your wisdom, right? To that.
Yeah, add 5 to that. Add 5 to that.
So 7.
It's
What's that?
Gregor all over again.
All right. So, what do the rest of you want to do after Belvin gets up?
I'm gonna keep pelting it with coins and try and distract it. Maybe draw it away from the others.
Oh yeah. Belvin's probably just bleeding on a couple spots from teeth marks.
Yeah, very much so. Especially your armor is ruined in some places. The T-Rex does get distracted by the coins going around and starts snapping at the air. Hum, hum.
Angel will heal Belvin a little bit more with her healing light.
Okay.
No, as a mentally, can I just be like, guys, can you get away from the T-Rex?
Belvin's gonna, he's slowly trying to shuffle away. He's pretty beat up still.
Yeah, you guys are able to get away to a safe distance away from the T-Rex.
Do I have to be back to Ikram in order to cast spells? Or...
Yes, you do technically.
Okay, so I'm back as yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I'm back as Ikram now.
Okay, so do you guys get the fuck out of Dodge?
Yeah.
I'd like to say yes.
Okay.
And with that extra heal that Angel gave Belvin, the wounds have closed up a bit. He's not bleeding as much. He's able to go into his satchel, backpack, whatever he'll have his potion in. He has one healing potion on him.
Okay. And you drink up that potion and you heal, so roll 2d4 plus 2. This way heads east. This way heads west.
Which way are you?
North on the map heads east, and down heads west.
Okay.
So up is east, down is west.
So we thought we had to head east initially, right?
We have to go east.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll head up.
Well, I mean, we don't have, but like, yeah. We wanted to go east.
All clues point to east.
Is
Okay.
that T-Rex still trying to attack us, or?
I've
Eventually,
just got the coins distracted.
as you
for
guys are
a
running away,
minute.
as you guys are getting away, and you all help fend off any zombies that get towards you.
Cool.
The T-Rex is basically slashed into pieces, like from the head up, as it's trying to nip at the air. I'd like everyone to make Constitution checks. Yeah, Constitution saves, actually. Constitution saves as you guys are belting it out of here. Boom, 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 boom.
Ooh.
And if he's all around me, remember, you can add
Plus.
+3.
Nice.
Good.
I feel like 9's still gonna suck.
So, Ikram's the only one under 10.
Nine's still going to suck as you take 10 points of damage as a zombie smacks you in the face at one point. But
That's all right.
your friends are able to get you up and take you along.
So it's only 5, really? Yeah.
10
No.
morale damage for being slapped by a zombie.
10 but yeah, basically.
Wait,
And
is it actually neurotic damage, or is it just...
No, it's bludgeoning.
God damn it.
As you guys escape and get away, you spend the next few days heading east through the jungle.
Do we stop
Do
for
we, have,
naps?
do we have a chance to rest with Tiny Hut?
Make
Uh,
actually
Well,
in,
we
in
can't
a,
really just travel for days straight.
make an intelligence check for me, Casimir.
Because remember the last time you cast Tiny Hut?
Yeah,
We had a rest though. when we
Yeah,
had Tiny
remember the last time you cast it, the zombies crowded in around you.
Can they climb trees?
They can climb trees.
Oh,
Hut. But only a couple.
See if the zombies were like still following the potato or not.
Oh, the potato's still up in the air and heading your direction, still towards the east.
Well,
Even at the same time, with your tiny hut, you realize that maybe a couple of tiny huts will be able to draw them out into different areas.
well, I was thinking we could go up a tree. I could fabricate like a platform and then cast the Tiny Hut on that. So at least there'd only be a couple of zombies max.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you could do that. That's hilarious.
But they sense it. That
Make a
something
tiny
happened.
hut tree house type
Yeah,
thing.
a tiny tree hut.
Yeah.
But you get so far up a huge tree that multiple huge trees over the course of 4 days that you're able to gain short rests and
No, long,
eventually. Pardon?
no longer.
No full rests.
No, long rest. I'm sorry, long rest.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
cool.
Because Sleeman's tiny hut. But the flying rock, the Earth mote, is continuously spinning and heading towards the direction of east. You have a gain on it at the moment, as it the first 2 days after destroying Elena. I haven't moved you over to the other screen yet.
So wait, are you telling me Belvin had a long rest?
Belvin had like 3 long rests.
Mate, that first night he was.
So
He's like, fuck, I'm tired.
He's gone. He's like, oh man.
didn't even climb the tree. You just sort of hugging the tree and fell asleep.
What
This tree is
parts?
so comfortable.
What parts of his armor would have been?
Mostly around the torso and chest.
Was it the actual plating that was damaged?
Actual plating that was damaged. You don't think the
What about the
Mm.
chest piece of purging?
make an Arcana check on that.
So what's the reason we have to retreat from the sweet potato?
Because it was full of baddies.
There's,
And one baddie kicked our ass.
is that literally the only reason? Like, is there any benefit to us running away from it? Like, should we just stand and
living.
fight now that we've fully recovered? And
Yeah, no,
You do-
living
you-
is probably the benefit. I'd
You
say.
do the math.
I
of,
reckon we could throw some people off the edge, just
It's-
lure them out.
They
Wait,
they
is that-
floated down. It wouldn't matter.
Only one did.
Was that lady a lich? The spellcaster?
She
you, can
lit.
you can make an intelligence check.
She seems like a lich.
Fully lit.
Oh, lich.
20. She's a big lich.
You get the sense she's a big old lich.
So she's gonna come back probably. She's not dead permanently.
You don't know a lot about liches yourself, but you have heard dark tales of them. Whereas Candlekeep does not hold any information pertaining to phylacteries or lichdom, as it's seen as a more darker practice. You do know they exist in the world.
Studying wizardry under an archmage, surely it'd be talked about because it's like a taboo.
It's very taboo that it's even to the point of like we're not going to we're going to ready against it, but we're not going to look into it.
Yeah.
This is no. This is no area. You know for a fact if you studied it yourself or even looked at a tome, you'd be expelled from
You're going
the
to jail, boy.
academy and basically probably executed.
Jesus.
Carl. So
Yes.
obviously I only rolled a 3 on Arcana for checking out my armor. All right. So obviously I know it's all. Well, I suspect it's pretty buggered.
Yeah.
Would I lose AC because of that?
No, you wouldn't lose AC, but you will lose the purging ability.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Which I was gonna say Belvin just kind of tries to test it.
And it just doesn't work. It clams up and gets uncomfortable.
So he pretty much just doesn't take it off at the moment.
Oh, so he can't. It's like
can
bent
take-
on.
he can take it off, but
You can take it off, but it takes like the full time.
Yeah,
to do.
okay.
and at this point in time, I think he's probably better off just keeping it on, just in case.
Wait, can he sleep in it?
He could probably sleep in it.
I don't know.
Why wouldn't he be able to?
Hey,
That's what I'm
Carl, what did that lich say to me about the god plate?
You're
So they-
more valuable than the helmet.
She also said you have the same aura as the god plate.
Well, if one of those nights it's not too hectic and we are kind of chilling out a little bit, I'd like to ask Angel if she is listening. I don't know if she hasn't got her headphones on.
Yeah.
Oh, she's on speaker. Cool. I just wanted to know what the god plates actually are.
I've been waiting.
Angel, Lordbot. Yeah.
Extraordinaire.
She let me read through. Let me make sure.
God plates keep getting brought up more and more ever since I ran into you. Just saying.
It's just really fine dining.
One was guarding the plates, the other one was
The god cutlery.
cutlery.
Is it, oh, there we go. I was about to say, is it meant to be?
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, that was my
Um,
mistake. I
black
didn't realize.
screen.
I didn't realize that was darkened. Sorry about that.
What's our life at the moment? Darkness.
Yeah, Carl's all like, "Oh, it's roll 20."
Oh, right. No. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Okay. So Angel tells Ikram, I'm trying to speak back, so I would appreciate it if you would stop. She looks at Ikram and she says, says there are there are 3 god plates that exist. They all hold the mortal energies of, and she kind of just motions to Ikram, says, Rarasarth. She says, I only know the location of one of them. And that one is protected by the current King of Justice among the metallic dragons.
So these god plates are actually the 3 pieces that split up of Rysarth that make up me and whatever the other 2 parts are.
Yes.
Okay. Was I a guardian of the god plates, or wasn't I a? That's what I thought was said last week.
You were not a guardian, but she kind of takes a moment and she looks at him. She says, you were a demigod. You were originally a mortal of mortal wormling, but you grew and you you grew from this small dragon to what we know as Rarasarth. You were one of the canaries that follows Bahamut around.
Okay.
Originally, there were 7 canaries. Right now, there are 6 because you're here.
Yeah, cool. Do you happen to know what the other 2 plates are?
I only know of the one.
Do you know what it is? Like, is it another being? Or is it like an object? Or
She.
I'm sick.
Oh. She shakes her head. She says, I don't know. They're not really reachable. Yeah, I like everything I know is about just the one god plate.
okay. Do you think it would be in my best interest to find the other 2 plates? Or should I just stick to the path I'm currently on and just continue my life of not caring about godliness and
I think when Bahamut wants you to find them, he will show you them.
I like your thinking. Let's go with that. Thank you.
It's what I'm here for. I'm Lorebot.
So you're an Asimir, is that?
You're an ass.
Sorry, do I know that I'm an Asimir yet? I can't remember if I've found that out. Do I just think I'm a human?
No.
When you first encountered Bahamut yourself, the 6 canaries as well. That was the first time you spread your angel wings. They were basically forced flying out of you.
Mm-hmm.
And it was at that point that you realize that you're not just a normal human. There's something more to you.
But would I have known like that it's actually called an Asimir, or do I just know that I'm something else?
You now know the word for, you guess, for angelic beings is like born from or of angelic beings are Asimir.
Okay, cool. Just didn't know if I could use that word. So are you basically what an Asimir looks like in normal world sense?
She just kind of gives so like she points to kind of like the aura that comes off of her. She's like, we all have this.
The aura which I
But-
do not have.
the aura that you do not have. Nick is home. Yeah, we all have the aura. And depending on what God has kind of blessed the ASMR, depends on kind of what they look like.
Oh no, he froze. Oh, there he is. He's gone robot. He's being harassed.
Cloakly figure freezing your camera.
Oh shit, it's the Lich again.
She's blocking my bandwidth.
Yeah, I know. It's like, it's like
He literally is.
It's so bad.
Yeah, I did.
Sorry, I am
Stand
listening.
still.
Just got a pest.
Spray it.
Sandstorm. Over the next couple of, on this last day, this fourth day that's passed, you feel this pressure come from where you hold the crown. It's like a low hum.
I would have told him that the Skull Lords mentioned it in the many days that we've had off.
So what did you say?
The crown vibrates and emanates a
Oh no,
sound.
what did Casimir say? Sorry.
The first Skull Lord,
Yeah.
just before he died, he said crown.
Oh yeah, I think we went.
That was like a week
Just
ago
making
now.
sure that I definitely know. Yeah.
Yeah, just making
Of
sure
course.
that they were after your crown.
Yeah, we knew it's like after me.
They just want our stuff. They want a crown. They want the mask. They want Ikram.
Yeah, I was
Ikram-
gonna ask
Ikram's
Angel
our
about
stuff.
that one.
I don't know if it's relevant to, or it's just because it's high magic. I'm not sure if it's literally just because, oh, I can sense the magic, I want it, or it's like, I know it's that crown. I'm not sure. We don't know.
Well, it seemed like they wanted the things specifically.
Oh, he did say crown, didn't he?
yeah, he said
had-
crown.
And he couldn't see it, right? It's in a bag.
Yeah, it says it.
Yeah.
That's creepy.
So why would they want, like, why would the Lich person know who I am and what, and why would they want, like, what would they want with someone who, like, a god plate?
Oh, you, mate.
Seems like
To
it's
Angel.
something powerful.
Your weapon.
But like,
A weapon to
I feel like something that's, yeah, I just don't know if that's the like, for an undead thing, it doesn't seem like a god thing would be something that they would want.
Trying to become
they
a
could
god.
sacrifice it.
Trying to become a god is something a lich would do.
Yeah, true.
And the cult is trying to summon Tiamat,
Which
who
is
is an evil god.
evil god.
So if the crown's...
Yeah, Vel.
He's not listening.
He's had enough of our shit.
Wait on. He still doesn't have a desk. No. So the crown's humming. The crown. But like, what can I? Can I go up to? Are you awake, Casimir? What are we doing right now? Actually,
What?
are you awake or sleeping? What's going on?
What
You're
time is
muted,
it?
Carl.
At this point, you guys are resting. It's probably about 6 a.m. when this happens.
I kind of just like go, what the hell? And the first thing I thought, was Casimir because it's weird magic. I'm like, oh, hey, Casimir. Are you asleep? Oh, yeah? You're awake by then, eh, probably.
What?
I need your skills. What's going on here?
Oh, my
The crown is-
skills.
My mother's crown is humming.
Oh, you can set to vibrate.
No. Do you have the manual?
As you pull it out, you see it is humming with magic, but they're also from the black sapphire within it. There is a soft glow of just white light emanating from it. And as you pick it up and move it around, the light dims and brightens when pointed in several.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so with that
It goes-
knowledge, like, oh yeah, I'm like testing it. Like, wait a minute. I aim it towards where it's most brightness.
Yeah.
And
where's it at? What do I see?
What
it
direction?
goes directly northeast east. So
Yeah.
no. So like basically, it as you face the direction, it's east due east, but like a little bit north. So like just the slightest bit up that way. There you go.
It's like when you get the clothes hanger and you got to find water in the desert.
Yeah. So it's more that direction.
So,
And as you
where are we? And that's
as you check up through the trees, you'll probably be about a day from the coast.
kind of want to like follow this.
Yeah, like can we whip out a map and sort of try and figure out roughly where we are?
Isn't that the direction we're heading anyway? Pretty much. Northeast east, or it's very slightly off east.
Well, you don't know exactly anywhere where we're heading because all the maps are like slightly incorrect and stuff. Like all the maps are different, essentially.
But not this map.
I think like the coast is the same, but like the middle section is different on each map. Is that right, Kyle?
Yep. So
where are we?
you guys are down here.
Okay.
Well,
And the potato's going that direction too, right?
Yes,
no.
but it's more It's more down here, where you guys are up here.
I sort of look at Casimir and go, should we follow this? This is a lead to something.
Yeah.
And it's pulling you that direction.
It wants me to go.
If all those like spellcasters and the lich are gathered on the what's it called, the heart of
Uptow.
Like, I don't think we can beat them. We struggled so much against just one of them.
All we need is like a
I think we should go
Demolition-
because
demolition
this
squad.
this seems to be drawing us to the gem, and we didn't see the gem. Like originally, we came here for a gem, right?
Mhm.
That the cult was after, and we didn't see the gem in the heart of Uptow, so it didn't seem like it was there. And the crown seems to be pointing us to where a gem might be. So I think we
Still-
follow the crown.
nothing else, so we might as well. And like this is meaningful.
I think we follow the crown. What do you think, Belvin?
We have to wake him up. No, he's awake by now. He's already ripped.
What are you talking about?
Just doing chin ups on the tree branch, like
Um,
50 feet up in the air.
Hanging down, just 1, 2, 3. What was that? Say again.
Yeah, I think it's probably a good indication. I know, well, as we know, because I did tell you guys that they did mention the crown compass.
Mm.
They also mentioned Olamega.
Or Omega. But I don't know what that was referencing. I said the name, but I don't know what that, like, Belvin doesn't know what that
Does
references.
that sound like a draconic name?
It does sound indeed like a draconic name. Ancient. Old. The pronunciation is
So
strange.
they could be trying to resurrect an ancient dragon.
Make a religion check there, Angel. Due to being in the direct service and studies of Bahamut and the Talons of Justice, Olamega was the first green dragon, born directly of Tiamat.
Yep, she.
Construction started
Yeah.
outside.
Watch out, it's reversing to your house.
Yeah. She's like, yeah, that's That's a child of Tiamat. You said green, Kyle.
Green, yes.
Yeah, that's green child of Tiamat.
You're sounding more and more confused the more we talk to her and get more details out of her.
What's this
It's-
color we deal with?
She's
Other,
bluffing.
other than
It
that, you know
means-
nothing more.
What's colors mean? Can I get an overview of the colors, please?
Well, Tiamat does have the multiple colored heads, the dragons. So
Kind of green is it?
So is it like green, red
Teal or
dragon?
like a
yeah, there's
Black
green,
dragon.
red, white, black.
Okay. Yeah, you know what we haven't thought of for a
Blue.
while. We haven't thought of the twin dragons, and like we should be terrified.
But that's over on the other side of the.
I know.
See.
Right now.
That was very
Um,
terrifying at the time.
There is something that Belvin would like to talk to Angel about as well.
Oh Lord. Okay.
Privately as well.
What did she do this time?
Always private, Melvin.
Privately.
so
It's a
I'm
private
over.
guy.
Yeah, Ikram has an open conversation with everyone. Melvin's like, can I take you in private?
Don't
We're like,
care.
Guys, check out this lizard.
Casimir, can you like put like a fucking like a
Most private conversations I have are when I'm talking to the trees, and even that, you guys are around me anyway.
He's like,
Anyway,
Anyway,
privately,
while the rest is
I-
scouting ahead at some point.
I would say when Belvin gets up early, and since Angel doesn't actually sleep,
Yeah.
so they could talk before they're even awake.
But this like what you're doing a flashback.
Yeah, well, you guys were doing your own shit.
We're just talking to you. We're in the conversation.
So now
So over the course of the 4 days, they eventually
they have time to
There's
plan.
have time to talk.
I'm in the bushes now.
Angel, just it's been playing on my mind. The thing we discussed the other day at the camp. Why would you only request this of me?
Give the context for the viewers.
Angel
Yeah,
talked to Belvin that at the end of this journey she will die. And,
that's right.
And she requests that Belvin does not revive her.
She says, because right now you're the only one that can in the group that can do that.
That simple.
Is that right?
Look at this.
Ikram?
It's time to pull that. I got a revive potion.
Is that right, Ikram?
No.
I mean-
Apparently. I'm not part of this conversation.
We're having a
so-
secret conversation. Oh, how good is it that you can reincarnate people, Ikram?
How good is it that I can read lips?
Oh yeah, what am I saying?
Bel-
Go on, Belvin.
Belvin gathered I can revive you if you do, but I don't know. I do think it is something that should be discussed with everyone else as well. You know, most of them won't like it. I mean, I don't. But if it's something that we have to accept, then I think we all should know that, you know, it's going to be your decision. But I'm not going to force you to. You can if you want.
She nods. She says, "They have a right to know."
Okay. I'll leave it to you when you feel it's a good time.
Yeah, she would.
Then that's it. That's all Belvin has to say.
And like at some point during our trip, after that she would get the entire party together, and just be like, so we need to have a discussion. And she will explain to the party about her lovely little destiny that she has to die.
Well, everyone's gonna die sometime.
I have to die a little sooner than I'm sure anybody would like. I have to die before Tiamat comes back.
But what if he doesn't come back?
We can save
If-
Angel.
If Tiamat doesn't come back, then at least I will have died doing something that I was meant to be doing.
But how do you...
Who determines that you have to die?
Yeah.
It's what I was born for.
Did you believe in destiny?
I do, yes.
I think that's rubbish. You should be
Yeah,
able
I
to
think that's a
choose
bit
your own
loose.
destiny.
Yeah. Loose garbage.
But if you are committed to that, I will respect your wishes. Well, I hope you reconsider.
I'm gonna nod as well in like agreeance.
She says, I appreciate that. As absolutely sucky as it is, it's why I was born, why I have the powers that I do. And I made a promise to Bahamut, and I have to keep that promise.
That
Guys.
time will come.
Are you guys walking at the moment or just sitting down and resting?
Is this like just after we just got up?
Oh, this is throughout your
Okay.
journey.
I'd say we'd be traveling.
Okay.
I mean, if you're pulling us over for a serious conversation, we'd probably stop for a sec.
Understood.
Yeah, because she would want to make sure that y'all were kind of like definitely paying attention. Which I'm sure once Angel said, I have to die, everybody would stop anyway.
It's like a little, oh.
What yeah, do you have a calendar date, or is it just when it happens, or like I just want to know like a time frame, like do you know that it's going to happen in the next 2 days, next week, a month, year?
I don't. What I was told and what the rules of my pact are is Bahamut will tell me when it's time. And I have to basically sacrifice myself.
Fat gray area then.
It could
If
happen
we
in the next
stop-
couple days, it could happen in the next couple of years.
If we stop Tiamat though from coming back, then you would never have to die then. What happens then?
We get rich.
What I was told was that I have to die in order to keep Tiamat from ravaging the world. But like
I think she froze. Oh no.
If no, I'm
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just emotional.
I'm thinking. I'm trying to think of the right words. I have the words in my head,
Elevators back
Get-
up.
I love that Carl just disappears out of.
but it's like putting it into Angel's, into how Angel would say it is like here's Angel and here's me just on the other side of things. Like I would be blunt about it, but Angel's trying to like be like choosing her words carefully type of thing. So
Regardless of your reasons, I don't think I'll ever agree to them.
I don't think anybody will. But it's what has to be done. And I thank you for respecting that.
Giving up?
Felix Ikram says, I thank you for respecting that.
No, no.
I respect it. I just don't think it's right. That's all.
Well, if Angel dies and is reincarnated, is it really Angel coming back? Because they changed their form.
Yeah.
Ooh. Loopholes.
Does Angel know?
Angel with a mustache.
Do you know?
Angel with a mustache.
Angel, do you know why you have to die, or that's just you just going off what they said?
I'm going off of what I was told.
Just trusting.
I
Well, I mean-
mean,
Bahamut has done everything for us, so I think so.
yeah, I
Go on,
mean,
Cliff. Oh yeah, okay.
yeah, like, if you want to get technical, like, out of character, ASMR are basically children of gods because the gods make them that way.
Because Zeus slept around.
Dang it, Zeus!
God damn it.
But,
Hades is the only good one.
Everyone thought he was bad, but really,
He was the good guy. Justice for Hades.
but yeah, Angel, like, is like, I trust Bahamut, wholeheartedly. I know, like, he didn't make that decision lightly. But if it's what has to be done, then that's what has to be done.
Everyone's
Respect it.
accepting of that.
Yeah, everyone's just nodding like, yeah.
Yeah.
Are we walking right now? I
Let's
don't-
agree to disagree.
You begin walking as you head on through. On this large portion of the jungle, you begin to hear more dinosaur roars off in the distance. Living dinosaur roars. Dinosaurs become a lot more active within this area. You begin to see feathers, huge feathers, drop down on the ground as well.
We're in a library.
What?
Library.
No,
how big's the feather?
length of your arm, like the length of your forearm.
Can I keep two?
You can keep two and put them in your hair.
Cool.
In his hood.
What do you want to
With the
call them,
horns?
giant feathers?
Just feathers.
Nah, giant. Well,
Big
feathers
feathers.
could be like, yeah.
Real
I wouldn't say
big
they're like
feathers.
chicken feathers.
As
They could be.
you come across one area that seems to have actual civilization-made steps made into the area.
Oh no, that's just a staircase, bro. It's right next to all the books.
Are you guys into the right place still? No,
I'm in the
You're
library.
God,
We're in the
damn.
library.
We're in the library.
The library.
We're just hanging out in the
We just
library.
stumbled
man.
across this cool library.
You stumble across a cool library and then you teleport out to teleport
Yeah,
the
whoops.
fuck out of there.
What is going on?
I
Ah,
don't know.
That's very different.
Angle. Angel can reincarnate into Angle.
Did I remember?
Wait,
what
what kind of angle?
Angel?
An obtuse
we
angle.
start. We
I was
talking
gonna say
obtuse or
Obtuse.
Well, obtuse. Why does everyone go to that one?
A cute angle.
Yeah, cute.
Oh.
As you come through here, you begin to hear the and you feel the crown basically pulling you, Sandstorm, up in this direction over here.
Am I physically moving, or
Physically wanting to pull you.
It's a magnet. Oh shit.
Yeah, like a magnet. Like a magnet.
am I flying in the air? Is it pulling me that
You're getting
much?
dragged.
No, it's more just like, okay, alright, I'm following it.
Oh, okay. So just like a dog
It's-
on a
yeah.
leash.
It's moving. If you drop on the ground,
That's more dog,
it'll
not like
begin,
a big one.
if you put it on the ground, it'll begin to move by itself and begin to wiggle and move.
Oh, okay. This way, guys.
Angel's
Follow me.
dog just heard the word dog and
Really?
Yeah. Give me attention.
Dog.
I too am dog.
And
Go,
As-
dog, go. Like, just
She's got
jumps
the
at
crown.
That's all.
as you guys are making your way through this little area, you hear poking its head out. A huge, massive T-Rex with this
Good
horn
doggy.
on its head.
Can I we pat it? and
Huge,
go,
massive feathers as it looks down on you.
Can Nikran tame this?
Ikram, can you talk to?
Yeah,
Ikram.
I was just about to hit that too.
Please, you don't want to fight him. He's a good doggy.
It roars down at you.
Is it literally
And
up on this
I
cliff?
roar back, I guess.
Don't roar. Just like talk to
Is
him.
it a
No,
friendly
no, because
roar?
like
Oh yeah, that's
Brew
how
speaks
they
its
talk.
native language.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, cool.
And as it begins to walk forward, you see 3 arrows go into its flank. And all the arrows illuminate.
Ooh.
As your attention is drawn, you see up on a cliff, directly opposite, there is this dark fur tabaxi with this leopard cloak on, wielding a bow and arrow.
Baxi.
Looking down, same dark fur as Sandstorm.
Oh my god.
Make a perception check as he's got this incredible decorative piece on his. He's wearing this incredible decorated piece on his shoulder. What seems to be a turtle shell. And what'd you roll?
Black Panther.
Within on this panther's
16.
shoulder,
It's from Wakanda.
I knew Wakanga was.
Yeah.
on his shoulder, he uses a turtle shell strapped down to his arm as a form of protection. But then, around one side of the radius of the shell, vibrating, glowing, is the other half of the crown. As he pulls 2 more arrows and yells out in a feline dialect that then hits you. You remember the ancient tongue of the Mesronians. It's the hunt is on, fellas. Prepare to be nailed. 3 more arrows go sinking into the side of this beast. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh,
Oh,
brother.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
man, stuff from people's past coming back left, right, and center in this episode.
Yeah.
Hey, what's with
We-
this island, man?
Yeah, it had
Just blow this
Ikram,
island up.
Sandstorm.
So much trauma.
Belvin.
What about Casimir? Casimir's
Casimir's-
past is all dead.
No. Yeah, everyone's dead.
Yeah, I know.
One.
That's that part.
He doesn't know who his dad is though.
3.
This dinosaur is actually Casimir's real dad.
Oh my god, how
No,
many
my
is there? Look, see, they're good at crits as well. See, it's a
It's a
tabaxi
tabaxi thing, yeah. Jesus Christ.
That's fucking awesome.
5. So yeah,
He does lots of damage.
Oh my god, look at him. Zoom in on that shit, dude.
So let's see.
Yep, that's a horny boy.
So we got.
No, on the tobacco.
I'll make him a bit larger, just so you can
the
see.
giant cat.
Nice.
Something you can do is press Z
Yep.
and then click the token.
What does that do?
It's
Enhance
loading.
that image.
Oh my god, I can. Yeah, it's so cool.
That's cool. Like, literally has a dagger and a bow, much like Sandstone.
Yeah.
I was
And a
like,
tail.
Three of the 5 arrows illuminate and glow brightly, making this thing what seems to be a lot harder to hit. This king of feathers. Feathers, I have you all. And we're going to leave it at that for tonight.
He's like, gear's so pretty.
Can we trade Sandstorm in for this guy?
It's literally opposite to my clothes. Like, he's like, look at me, guys, like a peacock, and I'm just like,
You're sneaky.
don't look at me. I don't want anyone to see me. I'm invisible.
Is it weird that
Complete
the
opposite.
cat's wearing leopard print?
He's already like.
This was my grandmother.
He literally has a leopard's cloak around his neck.
This guy literally has the complete opposite personality too. He's all like, he reminds me a bit of the cat off Shrek, a bit like, you know,
Puss in
out-
Boots. But he
Yeah.
doesn't have any boots.
But you know what I mean? Like, he's like, oh, look at me and stuff, and I'm kind of like, don't talk, say much. I just do the things. So he's very opposite to me, which is very interesting.
Very much so. So
It's
I
the
hope
same
you guys
same color.
Yeah.
same time kind of tabaxi.
So I know, I remember the language. Like,
Yeah, it's like it's like it's something you haven't heard in a long time that you recognize, like a song you haven't heard in forever, and you're just like, yes, I know all the words to this. Oh my god!
yeah, that's. I just sit there going, oh my god, it's like looking in a mirror. Like, I haven't seen a tabaxi that looks like me since, like, I was a child. So it's weird.
And he just dealt 73, and actually, I haven't accounted for his sneak attack.
Exactly. Come
Yes.
on, we're all awesome.
As long as he doesn't beat 84 damage in a single crit.
We'll see who's the better tabaxi.
I want to know if this dinosaur's nice.
I think he might have been nice.
It doesn't matter.
It was
anymore.
probably nice till it got some magic arrows in his face.
I'm already bonding with this guy just to like how awesome he is killing this. Like,
93 points.
okay, I'm very
Five
bonded
arrows.
right now. This is amazing. I'm like going, nice marksmanship there. I
Very
appreciate
nice.
that.
Perfect form.
Yeah. I appreciate
Just one after the other, just.
Is this okay? I can. This is what we should do next episode. I don't know what's gonna happen, but say it's like I start bonding with this guy, and then Belvin starts to get jealous of like, you know what I mean? You know, you get that in shows and movies. It's like, oh,
Oh.
and I start to like, no, brother, you'll never lose me. You know, it's like that. Oh shit! And into like
I feel
a
like
drama.
Belvin would actually be like happy that you.
No, but you know what I mean. Like, turns into like one of those stupid dramas where it's like,
And yeah.
no, you'll never lose. All that.
Brotherhood with Belvin ended. Now Fancy Cat is my best brother.
Yeah, I don't need you anymore. It's the brother. It's like we have like a little like a intro to like one of those cheesy shows. Me, and also me. It's like this two back season stupid like. Shit.
So yeah, I'm Dragons of Cats. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight. Thank you so much for the hosts. Thank you, Scavengers, for the bits. This was a good, fun episode.
Thank
Yes.
you,
It went completely opposite to what I was thinking it was going to go, to be honest, because you guys made a decision, and it was a great one.
We sure did.
Yeah,
We made a decision.
I get you.
you have made a tide. You made a tide turning decision.
What, that we didn't die?
No, counter spell.
Oh.
That
Yeah,
was the
that,
tide turn.
I was like, I don't want to let this lady get away with the fucking mask. Get your grabby paws off the mask.
Yep, and we gotta thank Jeanette.
We
for
got to
that.
thank Jeanette for that.
Yeah.
Yes, that was a.
Yeah,
Thank you for
she
bringing
got
it in.
you. She got our back.
I
Because
don't
I
remember
had
what it's
to-
like
I
to
had
not
to
have a guest.
Yeah, it's just we don't have a
What's it
guest.
like
We're
not having a
fucked.
guest, guy. I forget.
Yeah.
I hope you balance it when we
We
have.
can have the cat as a guest.
But yeah,
Yes.
you can check out our Discord as well. We also have the Twitters down below. And thank you very much to our guest, Jeanette, aka Treehagen Druid. You are
you.
insanely
Thank
good.
you for
I'm
all the
so
warmth.
sorry about the held. Sorry.
Sorry for your
Hey,
shit rolls.
well, I mean, she couldn't, for some reason, roll in advantage each time. She couldn't roll over.
Yeah, that was,
Yeah.
that was real bad luck.
That is unfortunate.
That was.
Yep.
That was yeah.
Yep.
One of the really frustrating moments in D&D, to be honest. You just like
I mean, you just can't do anything.
can't do anything.
You're just stuck there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, if we like somehow avoid Angel dying, does that mean you're a permanent guest?
Well, the way
You can't leave.
the way you thought Tiamat is Angel dying.
We don't know that.
Nah, I'm fucking with you. Yeah, Jet. Thank you so much. Triago Druid, you were
Thank
the
you.
best, and I hope you're gonna make it next week, as we're going to be playing again at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, which is hell o'clock for Jeanette. So thank you so much
Yeah, it
for
is.
standing by with us
Thank you.
tonight, this morning. Go get some rest. Everyone else, rest up, and thank you so much for being with us. We will be back next week. Until then, my friends,
Shout out to Carl, as always.
can't keep rolling 20s. All right, till then, see you later.
Catch us later.
Goodbye now.